Do you smell what angry is cooking?
Making his way to your streaming device. He's the leader of Lakers World Order, bringing you his opinion on all things sports. Angry Lakers fan.
Nobody does it better.
We here, y'all. First of all, what's up, Sean? First of all, I don't care who the hell is in here, man. I'm gonna say what I gotta say. I don't care if y'all leave. I don't care if y'all show up. I don't care if y'all do none of that because if y'all ain't watching, if the regulars ain't watching, if y'all don't want to show support and come in here, there's gonna be a lot of new people coming in here and showing support. So going forward, I gotta learn to just do videos and do lives, whether I think y'all gonna come in here or not, because me talking to myself is fun anyway. I do it all the time. But oh, for sure, Sean, for sure, we here, man. So as y'all can see with the title, so this is it, huh? This is what we come down to. The ref taking the fun out the game. It's a lot of things I want to blame for this loss, but I'm gonna start off with that. Okay. First of all, this game was a playoff atmosphere level type game, right? The calls that was put out there, and not just against my Lakers, for both teams, the calls that was put out there was so fucking soft. Like I said, it don't matter if the refs made a stupid call for the Lakers or if they made a stupid call for the Thunder. All around, the refs should have just let this game play out. This is okay. Let me calm myself down. Let me calm myself down, y'all. What's up, Daniel Berry Sports? What's up, Big Baby? Uh, yeah. Let me calm myself down for a second. All right, here we go. People wonder why everybody's moving away from the NBA, like the fans, and the people just turning casual and going to other sports. Y'all wonder why this past Christmas the NFL did better ratings than the NBA. Y'all wonder why? Because stupid shit like this happens in the NBA. Like stupid shit like this happens in the NBA. This is why people are so turned off. This is why people see an NBA game and turn it off. This is why everybody is going to other sports. This is why nobody cares if the Lakers are playing on Christmas and they still get, outviewed by the NFL. This is why nobody cares. Nobody cares. The NBA is screwed up. And it's sad that the refs never take account of, never get in trouble, I should say. The refs never get fined, they never get fired, but you quick to fine the players when they speak their piece about the refs. Like the refs are way too protected in the NBA. That's one of my biggest problems about the NBA. The refs are way too protected. They get to go out there, they get to do what they want to do, they get to determine the outcome of the game with no risk involved. But the moment a player speaks his piece or her piece, if I'm talking about the WNBA, in a press conference about the refs, or if a coach speaks his or her mind about the refs in a press conference, they're quick to fine them $25,000, $50,000. But what about these refs that cause the viewership to drop? What about these refs that dictate games instead of letting games go the way it should be? Y'all saw us going on a run. Y'all saw us going on a run. And y'all was like, nah, 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 nah. We not about to let OKC lose two in a row. Y'all didn't want that. The refs took this game personal. The refs took this game personal. And for those two people that left this live stream, fuck you too. Bye. Don't come back. All right. Another thing I want to complain about. Shame on Luka, not Luka. Shame on LeBron James and Austin Reaves. Shame on Austin Reaves and LeBron James. I'm not adding anybody until I say what I got to say. I will put the link down in a minute. Pause. I'm not adding nobody until I say what I got to say. All right. But shame on Austin Reeves and LeBron James for not sticking up for their fallen brother in Luka Dončić, who got kicked out the game for no goddamn reason, and they just went out there and played like shit. They just went out there and played like shit. Oh, we beat them yesterday. We beat them on Sunday. It don't matter if we lose today. It does matter because you have a game tomorrow. You about to go into Dallas tomorrow, having lost. So you got the bad vibe, the bad juju, going on an airplane trip to Dallas, and you about to think you about to go in there and just walk over Dallas. Dallas is coming to play. It don't matter how many people they got on their team. Dallas is coming to play. Like Dallas is coming to play. What's up, Mr. Laid Back? I think they did. I think they did. What up, EQ? The way that this game was refereed, right? You would think that somewhere down the line, one of these refs will be fired or be banned from basketball because they betted on the game. You would think that by the way this game was officiated. Like, and it's not just the Lakers. It's not just on the Lakers side. It was bad officiating on both teams. It was shit that shouldn't have been called on both sides. Like the refs need to learn how to take their emotions out of a game. Let the players be emotional. Like you want motherfuckers to be out there acting like robots. Of course you go get into somebody's face a little bit and talk shit if you block their shot, or if you hit a three over them, or if you dunk on them. As long as nobody's swinging, let it go. Pause. As long as nobody is throwing hands or kicking or spitting on somebody, long as none of that is happening, let it go. This is basketball. This is sports, period. There's a lot of emotion in sports. It don't just come from the fans. All these refs tonight should be fired. All these refs tonight, especially that ugly ass white dude that that ejected Luka from the game. His ass should be fired and not hired nowhere else. He should be going home right now to his wife and kids, and his wife and kids are so pissed off at him that he got to sleep on the couch with no blanket, with the air conditioner up sky high. That's how his night should be. That's how his night should be. These refs are so fucking out of control, man. So fucking out of control. And there's always an old ass white dude dictating these fucking games just because they can't jump, just because they can't play, just because they can't dribble. They can barely get up and down the fucking floor. Oh, let me blow my whistle. Luca over here saying some shenanigans. Is he talking to me or is he not? I'm gonna blow my whistle anyway. Get out. Luka Dončić is a fucking superstar, and you ejecting him for talking shit. But where's the ejections with Draymond Green is all up in your face? Where's the ejections when that happens? When he's screaming at you like the bitch you are. Where's the same energy for that? Where's the same energy for shit like that? But you let Luka light a fire under you. Luka Dončić, the dude that's always smiling, you let him, of all people, light a fire under you, and he wasn't even talking to you. He was backpedaling, talking shit to the fan over there, and you said, no need for that in the NBA. Bloop, get out. And then what made this shit worse is that Austin Reaves and LeBron James played dumber once Luka left. Dribble, 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 bad pass, dribble, 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 both of them. From both of them. Luka Dončić got ejected wrongfully. And you come out here and play like trash after that? Austin Reaves, LeBron James. Y'all should be walking your ass to Dallas. Y'all should be walking to Dallas. It don't matter what time y'all get there. Walk to Dallas and still suit up and play. I wouldn't even let you on the team playing. I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I would not. You better go fly coach. You better hey, go get on Delta, Southwest, wherever. You ain't getting on this team playing. The way y'all was playing, the way y'all was playing, and the problem is OKC is not even that. Look, man, I watched these past games, man, closely. OKC is not that good against the Lakers. They're not that good. If they was that good, we wouldn't have beat them by 27. And if it wasn't for Luka getting tossed, we probably would have won again. They're not that good. They just got lucky hitting all crazy shots tonight, and our defense was suspect half the time. That's how they won. Other than that, like I said, if Luka wouldn't have got ejected, we probably would have won again. OKC is not that good against us. They're not. They went on a fucking run once Luka got ejected. And it was all LeBron and Austin Reeves' fault. It was all LeBron and Austin Reeves' fault. That's who I blame it on. It's their fault. I give a little bit of fault to JJ Redick because if this was how we was going to play, y'all should have just kept them motherfuckers as questionable. Y'all should have just kept all three of them as questionable. It um would have been fully charged by tomorrow to face Dallas. If you was gonna come out like this, you should have just stayed questionable, sat out, and let other motherfuckers play. We could have still lost by 16 if three of y'all didn't play. There wasn't no point in wasting y'all energy to come out here and still play like shit. And for those that left the comment section, fuck y'all. Don't come back. Y'all don't like what I'm talking about? Bye. Get the hell out. I'm not catering to I'm not catering to no specific people, man. I'm talking my shit. I'm talking my shit. If y'all don't like what y'all hearing, get the fuck out and unsubscribe and bye, nigga. That's all I gotta say. I'm about to drop the link though. Whoever wanna come up here, man. Take your ball and go, nigga. Everybody who comes on this pause, everybody who's on this channel and the views are going down, because I could see the views going up and down. Everybody who's coming on here to listen to me and then leaving, bye. Go jump on somebody else's channel with their baby in this team. Go ahead. You about to be a sheep just like them. Go ahead. Bad motherfucker. Drop this link, man. That was a pause maker. My bad, man. We got EQ in the building. What up, man? What's up, Detroit God?
Shoot, my bad. Um, I guess the refs don't like the trash talking part anymore. I guess they don't like the physicality. I guess they're gonna review on paper thin fouls like I just barely poked them, but you want to review it anyway. It's like they nitpick and choose what they want to review and don't want to review. I can't tell the difference at this point.
So also too, what up, everybody? Also too,
What's
so
up,
Jared
Charles?
Vanderbilt blocks a shot, looks at Alex Caruso. So Alex Caruso or Vanderbilt blocks Alex Caruso.
Oh, your sound going out, Charles.
You can hear me? I can hear me?
But looks at.
A little bit.
Bye.
Oh, okay. Well, I can hear y'all, fellas.
Yeah, I heard you for a little bit.
Some hoe ass shit. What the fuck's the Wi-Fi?
Now he on mute.
Yeah, I pressed mute for a minute, fellas.
Yeah, I heard you when you said Vanderbilt blocked the shot. Everything good?
Yeah, I think he's coming back. Or I could add to it. Yeah, that's the nature of the referees these days.
Mm-hmm.
Every sensitive thing, like ever since the Mouse of the Palace, and it became like where the commissioner, I don't know whatever type of reason, just give like near immunity to these referees. It wasn't as bad, you know what I mean? Like around like in the late 2000s. Huh?
It's worse now. It's worse now than back then.
It's worse now. This is worse now. This is sensitive 1000. They don't care. They feel like they are the boss of this whole game. They're sensitive as hell. They don't care about if other people tell about any criticism. All they care about is like, man, I'm sensitive today. Let me fuck shit up. Hey, you said that you want me to do this? Hey, let me give you a tag. Hey, you said that I'm a pussy? Man, you out of this game. Like every single time, like, bruh, you guys are not the stars. The basketball players are the stars. You're just a referee. You are the manual for the game. And the fact that you're so sensitive for everything is the reason why shit is so fucked up. Besides even the trolls on the social media, the referees fucked up this game. As much as I hate LeBron James, shit, they are equally that responsible. All they do is like, man, if I'm betting this game, I'm gonna fuck shit up so I can get my parlays right. That's what they always do. And that's what this has been doing this since like what, the 80s, the 90s? The only difference is now we live in this PC era where if you say something about someone who is not a millionaire or whatsoever, because they're immune to criticism because, hey, man, you're the star. So they criticize you more than me? What the heck? You're avoiding responsibility. If you're a part of the NBA, you should be equally as responsible why the game is so fucked up right now. And the referees know that and they don't care. They just don't. They just like, hey man, I can do whatever the hell I want. If you touch me, I'm gonna put you not only at home, I'm gonna kick you out of this league. Just by with a call from Adam Silver. Voldemort is going to zap your ass out of this fucking NBA, and you ain't gonna do nothing about it. Shit, Tony Brothers did that shit to it was like a story when Jeff Teague talking about Tony Brothers saying that he was checking on his mom like, damn man, shit, since when you got hoes, man? Can I ask him? So no, that's my mama. I was like, man, oh. He didn't even get kicked out from. He's like, man, I'm sorry, bro. Let me try to be cool. And ever since then, he's been biased for his ass for years. So yeah, man, these referees are one of the biggest issues. I get it, man. You know what I mean? They're human beings. But fuck all that. Fuck that human being shit. They know what the fuck they doing. Every single time they actually come over this in that freaking hardwood, that's what they always do. They try to be like, oh, I can do whatever the fuck I want. I don't care about your feelings. Hey, if you're sensitive today, fuck your sensitivity. My sensitivity is much more than that. How much more control you want in the game? At least to get some physicality. Like, I hope in the playoffs, I hope there's some fair share of refereeing because, man, I know they're betting on the parlays. I know they are betting $1,000 on the parlays.
Hey, Sean.
Yeah.
I was just wondering if you could tell us how you really feel.
Shit, man. Them referees, I already said my piece on these referees. To be honest, Isaiah Stewart does a miles and a pounds again and beat these referees up. Don't even be up the fan.
What can you really do, though, brother? In all professional sports, you're always going to have human error.
Nah. Fuck that human error shit, man. That human error shit this is purposeful. It's been on purpose for what? 13 years? 12 years? Like, man, Isaiah Stewart, I will be like, bro.
Well, that's why they got. That's why they got slow motion and all these other different things that they don't throw into the game. But you see, they still got human error, right?
Nah, the slow motion. It doesn't matter if it's slow motion. It doesn't matter if it's fast motion. They make biased calls. Hey, you know what I mean? Now, let's be honest here. As a Laker,
did you say biased calls?
Biased calls, yes, they are.
In the generation that I grew up in, watching people have to go in there and play in the garden, and you talking about biased calls? Y'all got goddamn slow motion and all that stuff today. In the 80s and the 90s, they would let you beat the shit out of somebody and they would just call a foul.
It's two different eras, man. The referees were better back then. They were much more better. They allowed some.
No, they were cheapful back then.
Bang, bang.
Shit like that.
Anyway it go, this was a throwaway damn game. We still 2 games over the West.
Hold on.
If you throw in all the tiebreakers, it's 3 because we got tiebreakers over everybody in the West. We are the kings of the tiebreakers.
What do you mean throwaway game? I hate when people say it's a throwaway game.
It's a throwaway game, big baby, because we still got a 2-game lead. And if you throw in the tiebreakers, my brother, we got tiebreakers over everybody in the division. So if it ends up in a tiebreak, we win.
I know.
All we got to do is win 2 games out of these last 4. It's just simple math. Go dig up Isaac Newton, let him get a chalk piece in his hand and write it on the board. It's just that simple. It's just that simple.
So you think so when you say a throwaway game, you think Lakers said, "Oh, we're gonna get thrown. We're gonna get."
No, what was they saying all morning on ESPN? Oh, the Lakers gonna put their whole starting five on the injured reserve, and they ain't gonna come out here and play. We played everybody. They gonna try to save up everybody to play Dallas.
And Detroit guys, like this game was not a throwaway game. This was actually
No, it wasn't.
Game. You're facing against the best team in the NBA.
Fuck the refs.
You wanted to make
John, you act like you just didn't hear the math. Did I just tell you the math?
I hear the math, bro. But
okay, well this was a throwaway game. Even Woj and them said it on ESPN this morning that if the Lakers did want to sit their starters tonight, they didn't have to win this game. They need to win 2 of their last 4. And we solidified the 3rd spot because we got tiebreakers with everybody in the West. So if you end up tying with us in that 3rd spot, we whoop you.
I mean, I hear you, bro, but this is pride, man. This is about pride.
Okay, well, they said we didn't have no pride. They said we wasn't going to play our starters. And I still didn't see no thunderstorm. All I seen tonight was a drizzle.
Shit like that.
I did see a thunderstorm.
It ain't like they blew us out like we whooped that butt.
Hello? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, big baby number 2. What's up?
Yeah, other two.
I don't know. My Wi-Fi is ass like the officiating tonight, man.
Hey man, your Wi-Fi sound clear as hell.
No, just
the
connect.
I know that it's ass if you got AT&T.
No, it's the Oklahoma City Thunder Wi-Fi for tonight.
Sean clear too. Everybody clear.
No, I just kept coming in and out real bad.
Wait. You did what real bad?
It was, man.
Whoa, I didn't even see that.
Man, let me explode real quick, man. Fuck this bullshit ass referee
game.
Whoa.
You didn't say that. Tell me you did not just say that.
Hey man, these referees are fucking ridiculous. The Lakers were playing good back and forth game, and then Luka hit that shot. Then the Thunder went on a 29-16 run after that. And like you said, Austin Reaves was a no-show in the second half. LeBron, stupid-ass passes, 18 turnovers, missed free throws. But I think if Luka would have stayed in the game, we would have won. And just the officiating, like, Hartenstein blocks Austin Reaves' shot, says, get that fucking shit out of here. No technical foul. Vanderbilt blocks Alex Caruso's shot, looks at Alex Caruso, technical foul. So that just lets me know that the NBA wants
to that was stupid right there. I agree with you. That was stupid right there with that one. That was just dumb.
Yeah.
That's just basketball.
And I said this on my channel before I came up. If the referees on the Thunder side, they're going to win the whole championship. Because there's games this season.
Many biased calls.
There's a game this season where the Detroit Pistons coach criticized the ref, and he got fined a bunch of money for it. But it's like, you remember the year I was talking to EQ on my channel live before he came up on here. Remember when the Harden was getting calls his way, and the Lakers just played defense with no hands? They put their hands behind their back.
When they used to let them punch that ball in and shoot them shots before they changed the rule.
Yeah, I feel like you're gonna have to show the NBA guy do, but if the players get held accountable, the referee should get held accountable too. I never seen a referee dictate the game or made the other team lose the momentum.
Hey, Angry.
What's up?
Now, everybody that's sitting on this panel, ain't it mandatory for NBA players to have to sit there in front of that camera whether they like to or not?
Yeah.
So why it ain't mandatory for referees to have to sit there in front of that camera and be accountable for the damn calls that they make?
I agree with that.
They work for the NBA too.
They do.
It's called immunity.
And
no,
the referee's name,
bullshit.
The referee's name is JT Orr. That's his name, JT Orr. That's the ref that tossed Luka.
I mean,
and you can clearly see Luka talking to somebody over in the stands. He ain't talking to that ref.
Nah, he was just
He was
He was just
yapping with somebody sitting over in the bleachers, man.
he was just being a bitch. That's all that was.
I mean, he do that type of stuff though, angry, but he was yapping at somebody that's sitting in the bleachers, and now you got your panties in the bunch because he think he talking to you. Maybe you should have listened to the conversation first, punk.
Most of these referees are bitches. So at the end of the day, Adam Silver needs to do something when it comes to refereeing. They need to penalize more, but I know his ass ain't gonna do nothing. You know
Well,
what I
what
mean?
they need to do is that they need to have a separate officiating thing that when referees do stuff like that, then it goes up like football, like it go up to like some people that's sitting up there.
Man, you
And they
know
get
damn well it's
to
not gonna
judge the
happen like
damn
that.
no, referees, you ain't gonna make that call. They do it in the NFL.
This is the NBA, not the NFL.
It don't make a difference, man. They send it up there to they sitting there watching the game, ain't they? Ain't they the billionaires making money?
Yep. Miko,
So
what
you
up?
want the game to be refereed, like you said, and sent to the fans right. So you send it up there and shit, and you let them people up there make the call over the referees when it's a bad call like that. Because that type of stuff you shouldn't have in the game. You shouldn't be able to affect the game like that with that type of crap. And I wouldn't care if it was Oklahoma that they had did it to. You shouldn't be able to do that.
Yeah, because they call some bullshit on both sides.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They call dumb calls on both sides of the ball. And I'm an objective person when I sit here and watch basketball. I don't watch the game with my heart. I watch it with my head.
I'm
Just
starting to
because I'm
believe
a
the
Laker
playoffs.
fan don't mean that I like bad calls called for the Lakers. I want the game to be called fair. But it ain't going to be nothing fair in nothing that we do in life.
What up, Boston Celtics strong? He said, "What did Luka think was going to happen? Don't you think Luka should learn to control his emotions? That's part of his
Nah, I
game,
mean
man.
Man,
that's just who
nah,
he
man.
is.
The referees have no right to tell anybody
I
how to
don't
control their
want you to try
emotions.
to tame a wild horse. That's just who Luka is.
That's part of his game. He talks shit.
That's part of his
It's a
game.
masculine, emotional sport. Of course he's gonna be
Exactly,
fired
bro.
up.
There you go. Right there, Sean. You know what
Yep.
I'm saying?
Well,
Cats be at the gym. Cats be at the local gym and they trying to smack each other in the face.
I was fixing my Wi-Fi and I was watching it on my TV. Jarrett Vanderbilt said the referee tonight took things personal.
He
Of
did.
course they did.
LeBron
Oh,
said that too.
he's gonna get fined.
LeBron should not. Is not one of those
Yeah,
guys that got 1 year.
they gonna get fined
Fuck it.
$5,000, but some of them cats they got $5K, $10K to pay. It ain't no. Do you think LeBron give a shit?
No, he's a
LeBron
billionaire.
can
So,
talk about the refs all damn year long. I'm a billionaire.
yeah,
Man, but
but
yeah,
also
these
too, man. Just
referees.
like I agree with Angry. Like earlier, I was hearing you guys. The internet kept cutting in and out. When I watched this Thunder team, they're not a good team. Like they just, I don't know, there's something about them. They're like, you know how those number one teams show greatness. Like they just are a team that I don't know. They're just not a very good team to me.
They're not that good against us.
Yeah.
They're not as good as the Kevin Durant OKC team we
Yeah.
had.
Yeah. Hey, EQ is the Phoenix winning or losing?
It
Why?
probably don't even matter with them. They already got eliminated.
Yeah, they
Who
already
did?
got eliminated.
Who?
Phoenix.
Phoenix?
Baby, I think that they a good team, but they ain't went through no trials and tribulations, and that's what you need to win a championship.
Phoenix getting torched.
What about the Clipper game? Because I know.
No, that's a 1 point game.
Oh, let's go Spurs. We need the.
It don't make a difference though, big baby. We got the tiebreakers with everybody in the division.
Well, I saw some a reporter said if all the teams win out. No, I'm just gonna go do my research after this live, real quick. But I'm gonna have to stay here for 20 minutes because I kept coming in and out because of the stupid fucking Wi-Fi.
We didn't lose nothing this evening. Nothing.
Yeah, we lost. That's still
We
something.
lost the game, but we didn't lose nothing in the standings. Nothing.
I know, but losing like that is good. It should be frustrating. Like you know.
All right, this is basically what's going on with the seeding right now. If Lakers win one more game, like just win one game out of the last what we got, the
We need
lowest we can
two.
go is the lowest we can go is the 6th seed.
We
Yeah.
need 2 wins. We need
But
2
if we
wins.
win 2 games, we got the 3rd seed on lock.
Yep.
So
Yeah, because we got every tiebreaker in the West.
So
Yeah.
the Rockets clinched the 2 seed, so they may rest their players on Friday.
And that's very
may.
important because if the Lakers get them 2 games, then like we get the home court, right? And the first round, you had 9 games at home just chilling.
Yeah, and also too, the Portland game. Like if Lakers win tomorrow and Friday, we could rest our star players for that Sunday game, and then have a week off.
9 days, big baby, 9 days.
Yep.
Hey, did you roll? Did you smoke today, Detroit?
I'm smoking right now.
I know.
That's true shit, Boston Celtics strong. That's
No,
true
hell
shit.
no. Boo.
Nah, what he or she is saying is facts.
Because it's
You want to be able to rest your players, man. What fans should be happy is we ain't playing no damn play-in damn games.
Yep. Also,
that's
Angry, I
fine.
got to ask you this question. Do you think AD is working at lids right now? Working overtime? Because he said it's just another game, but if you get traded, you should take a look and be aggressive. Like, I don't understand why players say that shit. Oh, it's just another game. It doesn't mean anything. No emotion.
Who said that?
Anthony Davis. He's working at overtime at lids tonight.
Hey, well, whatever he say, big baby, Dallas got to deal with it.
Yeah.
It ain't no sweat off our back no more. That's what they got to deal with. I guess he trying to throw himself up under the bus for this Dallas game on an excuse of why he gonna have a poor game.
And that's the reason why. That's the reason why he got shipped out talking like that.
Yeah, and also too,
exactly, Angry. That's exactly why he got shipped out.
So also too, got to talk about this. I know Luka has his aggressiveness when he talks shit. If you're like JJ Redick, you should tell him, hey, be yourself, but try not to get thrown out. Tomorrow, you tell him, try not to. I know it's an important game. Coming home, you get traded, coming back to us, but try not to get thrown out. Pick and choose when you want to talk shit.
I felt like JJ could have said something to the ref after Luka got ejected.
And he's gonna get kicked out too if he actually.
Hey, I don't care.
I wouldn't care though. We got enough veteran referees. Veteran coaches over there, bro.
No, I think it's not
Stop rushing to coach a game for a couple of quarters.
Well, what kind of soft crap is this? Like,
Angry, if you were there and you saw your player get thrown out, I would have broken a clipboard, huh, Angry?
Yep.
You would have broken a clipboard.
I mean, I'm gonna just speak for all fans in attendance. It's not fair to fans that pay all that money to see these stars, and they get thrown out for dumb shit.
Yep.
Yeah, I agree.
Because I remember, wasn't a couple years ago, wasn't John Morant talking shit to LeBron and AD?
Yep.
Yeah, that was at the Laker. I believe that was the Laker game you talking about with Shannon Sharp and then.
Yeah. It's an absurd atrocity, man. Like it's just ridiculous. Like I just don't I know the game's over with, and I agree with Angry. If we would have,
see, that's different though, big baby. They was initiating and starting something. This type of stuff that went on tonight is like everybody saying that's just the referee being in his own feelings, man.
It also too. I understand why they're the NBA tells
for John Morant. You want to go out to Shannon Sharp? I'm like, that would have been interesting.
Yeah, now I understand why the NBA tells the fans that sit next to the Laker bench, don't say anything. Shit, if the Lakers are playing like trash, I would definitely fucking encourage Lakers to do better.
They taking the fun out the game, no, like football and people having touchdown celebrations. Now you can dunk. Now you dunk on somebody, you look at them the wrong way. Depending on what a referee looking at when you do it, he can call a tech on it. It's stupid, man.
Yeah, and also too, it wasn't a couple years. Yeah, back in the 90s, Reggie Miller.
And that means somebody like Sean Kemp would have been getting texts every time he dunked on somebody, bro.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
It was, man. But hey,
are just no different than the cops.
Okay.
All
right.
That's
So
no different.
If the Lakers, who are the Lakers playing? Okay, let's talk about who the Lakers are going to be potentially playing in the first round. I'm gonna predict that. I think Lakers are going to play the Clippers in the first round.
Well, it don't make a difference to me who we play. We gonna be rested and ready to play.
You're predicting history because something that never happened before.
Yes, I want to see Lakers Clippers, so Lakers can put that shit to bed. Like
Why?
fucking, I want to see. I want to go up against the Clippers because I want to see Luka go off. I want to see LeBron and finally put this Laker Clipper
Well,
fucking bullshit.
if they can win the playoff series, big baby, then
No,
then maybe
no,
we'll see them.
the Clippers could be the 6th seed. Right now, the Clippers are the 6th seed. So if the playoffs started today, we'd face the Clippers in the first round. As a right, like
It ain't no guarantee that they're gonna get that 6th seed.
yeah, no, but that's what I want. I want to see Lakers Clippers so I could.
They might have a play-in game.
Yeah, I saw in Denver. Denver fired their coach today for what the fuck reason?
If that was the stupidest thing I've ever seen in
Yeah, I
basketball.
was talking about
Hey, I'm glad.
they fired Mike Malone.
I'm glad you brought that up. I
Yeah,
got
bro,
something to
but
say.
why
I got
would you
something to say
fire
about
Mike
that.
Malone with a handful of games left in the regular season when you're finna go into the playoffs? That's the type of stuff right there that'll make your star like Joker leave the team. There ain't no Phil Jacksons out here in the league. Who you finna bring over there to coach that man? This is the type of stuff that'll get him hurt.
I'm glad y'all brought that up.
Personal.
I'm glad y'all brought that up. I wanna personally just
It ain't
say,
Mike Malone's fault that they didn't want to pay them veterans.
hold on, y'all. I just want to personally say, shame on all these Laker fans out here breathing a sigh of relief because Mike Malone got fired. Why are y'all so scared of the damn Denver Nuggets? You know how many sighs of
I
relief
ain't scared of him. I'm just happy. I'm happy because what did he say when they beat us? That he was our daddy. So who's your daddy today?
that's the only thing I would say that's cool. But
Yeah,
y'all breathing, but
that's the only thing. Yeah.
people out here breathing a sigh of relief, like, oh, this is good news for the Lakers. Why is it good news for the Lakers?
That sound like LeBron fans. They like every disadvantage as an advantage, man.
Why is
Because they
Mike
put a
Malone
Darvin
getting
Ham up
fired?
there to coach the team. Angry, we know where that's gonna go.
I just hate these scary ass Laker fans, man. That's scared of everybody.
I
Like
personally think that Denver
Every fan who comment about the
should
Lakers
hire
are fans.
Darvin Ham.
And I'm gonna say this: if Nikola Jokic asks out, I'm getting rid of everybody for Nikola Jokic on my team.
Big baby, they should hire Darvin Ham.
Yeah, but if I'm the Lakers, if Nikola Jokic asks out of LA, I'm offering Austin Reaves, Dalton Connect, 3 first-round picks, the ball
I
boy.
wouldn't go that far. I'm not.
What are you talking?
No.
What are you talking about? If the Lakers got Nikola Jokic with Luka, you're pulling the Lakers all day.
They have a more of a balanced team than just like, oh, we have Luka and Jokic. Like, two of them are not great on defense, man.
I would rather just get him in 2027 when he's a free agent.
All right, okay. If Nikola Jokic,
I agree.
All right, it's like,
I mean, he would definitely solve the Lakers center spot. What are you talking about?
If the Lakers got Nikola Jokic, you're gonna tell me Lakers won't be a good team?
Yeah, the Lakers will win 3 titles in a row.
In today's NBA, no team plays great defense anymore. You know,
but the team that plays great defense got the first seed in the West. It matters.
Yeah, but we Lakers scored what 71 points against the number 1 ranked defense today.
My team, look, I'm just saying it like that. I'm gonna ask you a question. If we get Jokic, I mean, we get Jokic. But me personally, I'm tired of gutting the team to get a superstar.
That's what the Lakers are all about.
Well, that's what I'm saying, though. I agree. I don't think you necessarily have to gut it because he be a free agent. He can go wherever you want to go. It's just about you paying him.
I trust
But y'all talking about getting him now. If y'all get him now, it's gonna have to be through a trade.
No, you don't have to get him now. I mean, his contract is coming up here in a year. So,
well, guess who has assets to go get a player like Nikola Jokic?
And it's not like he's not gonna test the free agency market. Every player with a bright mind would.
Yeah. But what I'm saying is, you know who has assets to get a player like Nikola Jokic? The Thunder.
Houston.
Yeah, Houston. So if you're the Lakers, you pounce on it real quick. Pause.
It's not really.
And him and Luka are friends. It ain't just gonna be him. It's a lot of players that want to play with Luka. Because they like his style of play.
I was just about to say that, Detroit guy. I mean, he's gonna go if he tests free agency. He's gonna go wherever Luka's at.
So welcome to LA. And then, but
We hold the cards. We ain't got to be like Russian. We hold the cards.
No,
I
no.
know, but
Luka is a free agent magnet.
yeah, he is.
No, Luka and Jokic. I mean, come on, it's like
You'll
it's
be,
not even close.
and then you can get us. Well,
That
you know,
that nigga LeBron to be playing till he's 66.
and then
Oh,
Sean will retire as a Laker fan at that point.
Yeah, that's what that nigga be playing. That nigga be playing till he's 66. The way
Sean will,
Austin playing with all four of them, man, it would be a dynasty again.
Sean would retire for watching basketball. Huh, Sean? Sean would be like, yep, you
You
already
gonna
know.
you gonna see Bronny James's child on the team.
I'm here, angry. Hell, you gonna see LeBron James's daughter be out there on the Lakers.
Hey, Sean, I got your Laker application once LeBron retires, man.
Oh, thank you, man.
That's probably
Great, that's
2002. That's 2034. So you go ahead and hold on hope.
Bounce on it.
Yeah, funny man.
That man's still in the top 10 in scoring.
But Angry, I like that aggressiveness that you did on your show right now, like earlier. Love it.
Oh, they got all angry with you, angry.
I appreciate it, man. A lot of times, angry Laker fan is playful and being jokingly and laughing and all that. Angry Laker fan need to,
You need to express it and explode it. Well, sorry, Paul. I'm out. Have a good night.
Yeah, angry had to snap on off, didn't he?
I had to, man.
I mean, if they got all offended on what he said tonight, then they obviously ain't never been on the channel. The nigga say shit every damn day.
Some Laker fans like this team to be baby.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes he pull over in the car and go through. So you obviously ain't a fan. You know what I'm saying?
My problem is
He's
I
pretty
care
consistent,
about.
though. It ain't like he ain't saying nothing new. He's consistent.
Yeah, I say all this shit like all year, and it's sad that I have to say it all year. Like you think we would have changed, but
I know. I
I
think it
think
is
we have, brother.
a lot of.
I think we have. I think we done changed.
A lot of Laker fans are to the point where they seem like some Laker fans are getting paid by the NBA the way that they talk. Is what I see.
Because they're younger Laker fans, big baby, and we getting older. That's all. They're younger fans.
Yeah, and
they see the game. They see the game differently than we do.
So also too, I saw in the second quarter, like it was tied game. LeBron was just careless passing tonight. Ended the third quarter, threw it, turned the ball over.
I agree. I agree.
You know,
a lot of them no look passes tonight was there was no look turnovers.
A lot of luck turnovers, man. That was terrible.
And
it wasn't just him. Austin threw his in there too.
And along with Jarrett Vanderbilt, Vanderbilt did play great defense. But I'm glad that Jarrett Vanderbilt fouled the fuck out of Lou Thort because he was just this thunder team pisses me off.
And you would think playing with Luka by now you would keep your damn hands up instead of keeping them by your damn side like a damn gunslinger. As many balls he throw right past your head that you should have your hands up to catch them.
Yep.
Yep, the no look turnovers.
So
and it makes it bad because the ball go right out of bounds when you should have caught it.
If Magic Johnson was in today's NBA, Magic Johnson would get 25 assists.
Well, like Worthy and them said, though, they learned that lesson early, though, because balls would hit you directly in your face, knock your teeth out, break your nose, stuff like that. So you knew to keep your damn hands up. That he sees you.
Vanderbilt's basically the enforcer at this point.
If Magic Johnson played in today's NBA, he would average a triple double every night.
Yeah, Magic's passes was much crisper than Lucas.
Yeah.
And they was harder. You talking about bullet goddamn no look passes. They'll bust you right in the face, man. You better keep your hands up.
Pause.
Kareem said he learned that when he got hit in the face like 3-4 times with passes, thinking that Magic don't see you.
So Magic busted on Kareem, is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Busted him right in the face.
Wait, what?
That's Big Baby over there with that stuff, angry.
Damn.
I'm talking about somebody getting beamed in the face and stuff like.
Yeah. It's official.
Like dodgeball because you ain't paying attention. You know what I'm saying?
The Suns are done. There are no more playoffs in plan. The Suns should rebuild. Get rid of Bradley Beal, Devin Booker, Kevin Durant. Horrible. Big
But
three.
Why would we care?
no, that's what we were saying though. They was already out the playoffs like two
Yeah,
games ago.
Oh, really?
yeah.
Yeah,
Why
so
did
was
they
the
say
Spurs.
why did they say breaking news that they're officially eliminated?
They are eliminated.
They said that like 2 days ago.
Mm-hmm.
I saw that on Instagram. Said they're eliminated.
I got a notification that like somebody said breaking news, but man, Kevin
They would
Durant,
have
man,
needed to.
it's
They would have needed to win all the remaining games that they had left, big baby. So that's why they broke
yeah.
it so early. Because you
So
got
it
all
might
those
be
games left, and they like ain't no way y'all finna win them all.
so it
So,
might be Sacramento or Denver or Sacramento or Dallas in the plan, I think, right? Or
but they can
Minnesota.
spoil other people's hopes in the West.
Man, Micah, you know damn well you're on that list. Man, you'd be 300 on that list, Micah.
Damn. So Detroit guy was the first to 200, and he's about to be the first to 300.
Yep. 'Cause
Damn,
I saw when you
I
were
ain't
at
even looking, man.
WWE.
What I do tonight? I ain't even said nothing.
You said Magic busts on Kareem.
Oh well, he did bust on him.
Wait.
Please, man.
Bust on Worthy. He bust on Byron Scott. He bust on Kurt Rambis. He busted on the whole team. He busted
Micah.
on Pat Riley too.
All right, 274 for me, and 300 for Detroit.
How about Jeannie Buss? How about Jeannie Buss? Did he bust on Jeannie Buss?
Yeah, I did.
Hell yeah.
I busted on it. Wait, whoa, no. Technically, that's not a pause.
If he
Well,
busted on
maybe
Jeannie
not
Buss,
Genie. Maybe he didn't bust on Genie. He might have just skied it.
All right, over or under? Do you think Luka's? I think Luka's gonna go for 50. I'm gonna predict. Okay, I'm gonna go first. I expect Luka to go for 50, and Lakers win by 15, and Luka's gonna talk shit to Nico Harris.
Man, I can't wait to see that Dallas game.
Yeah, I want to see Luka bust all over on Dallas.
Man, Luka is going to go crazy. He ain't even gonna see no Lakers. He ain't gonna see LeBron that game. Luka is going to go nuts on that team.
Yep.
And the fans are gonna cheer every bucket that he scored.
Yeah. But they got Derek Lively back, and then Gafford. So you're gonna see a lot of
yippee,
yay! No, what I'm saying, you're gonna see a lot of pick and roll where the center's gonna have to guard Luka.
Yep.
And
and you're gonna see a lot of Luka.
Yep. But
that means you got to put the rebounding stat down on Luka, because if they're gonna be in the game, he can't get boards.
And Anthony Davis might blow out his humidifier in his panties anytime during that game.
No, but I did see when Dallas played the Clippers the other night. They just can't make shots.
Yeah, that's a pause for that emoji.
You ain't got Kyrie Irving out there.
Oh, the baby oil.
Who they got out there, big baby?
That I ain't gonna even say it, but the one above the bottle.
Yeah, no, I saw the squirt water bottle thing.
They got Dinwiddie and all them out there. How the heck you ain't finna put up no legitimate points?
And guess what? Dante Exum was supposed to be out for the season, right? He's playing tomorrow versus the Lakers.
Well, he don't have Luka to pass on the ball.
Yeah.
Hell nah. And he ain't no spot up shooter. He ain't no damn scorer.
And yeah, but
man, Luka might put 60 up on them boys. He gonna be pissed.
He's capable of going for 70.
That's what I'm saying. He might be. He gonna go bird on them boys tomorrow.
Right. So
when he play them.
Let's hypothetically say Luka's at the free throw and tied Kobe 81, and he gets 82.
No, he ain't gonna do that. Now we living off in the government fantasy world here.
How?
We gonna come back to basketball.
Eventually, someone's gonna break Kobe's record. It's the NBA. Everybody's
breaking. Okay. We'll see it.
If it happens, hey,
league ever.
Bro, someone's gonna break Devin Booker's record, Luka's record.
It's Dante Exum, man. I'm not Dante Exum.
Man, it took them years to break David Robinson. He the one who David Robinson put up 75. It took them years to break that.
I know it's gonna take a lot long, but every record is gonna be broken. It's the NBA, you know what I mean? So it's like
one record ain't gonna be broken is Wilt Chamberlain's.
Oh,
Hey,
No.
today's scoring.
And if they would have
today's
counted
scoring-
all the Wilt, if they would count all of the ABA damn rules before they merged the NBA, it's a lot of records that you wouldn't catch.
Yeah. But in today's scoring, though, I think somebody could get to at least 100 or 98 or something.
Man, Wilt had a year where, hey, Big
that.
Baby, Wilt had a year where he averaged 50, 20, 20, and 20. Ain't nobody in the NBA finna do that.
Damn. Yeah, Victor Wembanyama.
He averaged a quadruple double.
I know. And today, there's no footage, so it doesn't count. I'm kidding.
Exactly. And when they merged the league, they made all those players start off from square one with all their points.
Yeah, no.
That's why Dr. J ain't further up on the damn scoring list.
I know.
He already had 25,000 points in the ABA.
Yeah. If Wilt Chamberlain played in today's NBA, he would be the one. He would be dominant.
You wouldn't make no records. Wilt done had games where he hadn't had 50 blocks in the game. You would break no records.
50, damn, that's a lot of
He
blocks.
done had games where he done had 50 rebounds in a game. You break no records.
Yeah, watch him with a lot of records.
Angry, how
He
you
just
feeling?
wasn't. He was an old Wilt when they merged the NBA. He wasn't able to do that type of stuff.
Yeah, Bill Russell too. Bill Russell was a cool. Bill Russell's talented.
Bill Russell was a beast.
No,
but he was on the team that cheated. So he's on Boston. Hey man, just keep it real, man. History is history. Back then, you was only allowed 2 black people per team.
There's not many teams back then either.
That was the rule.
Yeah, there's not that many teams back then.
They weren't gonna let you outshine them white boys.
Yeah, majority of the black players was in the ABA.
Yeah, that's why we had our own league. Their league was failing, so they had to mix the league to make it exciting.
Yeah.
Didn't nobody just want to watch a whole bunch of white boys play?
Angry Lakers fan.
It's gonna be that way on the Lakers pretty soon.
It ain't too many Austin Reaves, man.
We're gonna have Austin Reaves. We're gonna have Luka. We're gonna have Jokic. We got Don Connect.
Yeah, it ain't too. Hey, Austin goes down with some legendary white boys as far as it ain't too many cats that can play ball like Austin Reaves. This white.
Big Baby, Gerber Baby, Lakers in 5.
I mean, the handle, the scoring, the boy just keeps progressing every year.
What's good, Lewis?
Every single year.
He like a sponge. He like a big sponge.
He'll grow more.
Yeah, it seemed like he incorporate everybody that we bring on the Lakers. He incorporates something out your game into his game. And you know who used to do that very well? Kobe.
You just need to defend it next to him.
Kobe during the damn summertime was studying Hakeem Olajuwon drop step moves.
Yeah, Kobe was a student.
He was a student of the game.
And that's what's his name is supposed to be, but he's injury prone every year.
Who is that?
Joe Embiid.
Yeah. You know, some people just unlucky with that type of stuff, man. Ain't nothing you can do about the sports gods. That's about keeping yourself healthy.
You could give Embiid and Hakeem Olajuwon was just still get hurt.
His career's
Yeah,
over.
them cats had big feet back then, man. Them cats, man, him or Ewan, they had big ass feet.
Yeah.
Cats used to step on your feet, all type of stuff. So, but hey, when it comes to footwork, that's why he was on the dream, boy. That boy's footwork was magnificent. And Kevin McHale. Nobody to this day had more post moves than Kevin McHale.
Yeah.
Kevin McHale was the post move master. You didn't know where it was coming from. You take Kevin McHale off Boston in the 80s, Bird don't even win all them championships.
What's going on in the chat, man? Come on, man.
Joel Embiid is worse than Kawhi. Nah, Kawhi is worse than Joel Embiid.
They just love Kawhi, man. I just don't know who Kawhi sleeps with. They just love him to death, no matter what the man ain't played in 5 years.
His hype has been gone ever since he
2019.
stopped playing
2019.
seriously, man.
2019.
They still hanging billboards all over LA with Kawhi Leonard's face on them. I don't know why people just don't destroy them.
Yeah, he needs
same thing with Toronto. Same thing with Toronto.
He's not even a
Toronto,
superstar.
I think that his jersey's going to get retired in Toronto. You know what I mean? I think because of that championship and that performance.
That's what I'm saying.
Kawhi get a benefit out.
Angry, I ain't been down to Cali in a long time. Did Kawhi got any statues or memorials?
No.
Oh, okay. I'm just asking.
No.
The only billboards I saw was the one that Steve Ballmer paid for.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about you know how some graffiti artists will make you a mural or something. I wonder.
You mean murals? Nah, they got LeBrick. There's some LeBrick's murals, but that's because they got him before he won a championship, not because.
Well, there's Luka murals. They got the Luka murals now. They got the Luka murals now.
Oh yeah, they gonna have some of those around LA. You better believe that.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the future.
And then Joker.
Yeah, that's only if you're gonna win a championship. If not,
and then Joker can also be on there too.
He gonna get him a couple here in LA. He gonna get him a couple.
I would trade anybody for Nikola Jokic.
Salute, humble.
I ain't trading nothing for Nikola Jokic.
Man, I get rid of that whole goddamn bench. I get rid of that whole damn bench
and keep Luka.
Because the man is a magnet. He gonna get other people gonna come suck in. If Nikola Jokic come over here, then other damn players gonna come over here. They're gonna be like, the hell with that. They're gonna be like, super team. I won a championship.
They gonna do what?
You gonna have Kevin Durant over here trying to suck up over here again. He gonna try to do that. He gonna try to do LA like he did Golden State. If Joker come over here, then Kevin Durant, he gonna try to come over here.
I don't think anybody wants to try for KD at this.
I'm just saying, Eric, he'll come off the bench and be a six man if he can get him a ring. At this point, Durant need a ring to solidify his career.
KD is too fragile at this point to get a ring. That's fine.
I think you'll just be getting KD to sell tickets.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He's
too fragile to get a ring. He's too fragile to get a ring.
Soft as baby shit. Always been.
I mean, he could have got a ring in 2019 too, by the way.
Because the thing is, you gotta get rid of a lot of people on your team just to get Kevin Durant.
Yep.
And he's not gonna get you nowhere.
Nope.
Not at this point in their careers, though. Angry. Ain't nobody finna break their franchises for them no more. Whatever contract they got left, this is it. You know what I'm saying? This is like the Grease movie for them. This is it. They going to the prom. This is it for them.
Yeah, I agree. Their GM is hot garbage over there in Denver. I agree.
If you want, I'm gonna just say it like this: if you want to win with Kevin Durant, he has to go to a team where he's going to be the third best player.
And that's what he would be on the Lakers. He would be somebody coming off the bench.
I think
he got to be the third best player if you want to win with Kevin Durant.
He'd be somebody coming off the bench with the bench starters and stuff that'd be sitting there blazing threes. At that point in his career, he'd just be a spot up 3-point shooter.
Yeah, but how's he third option?
I'm about to mute my mic here. I'm about to cook real quick. I don't want y'all hearing these pans moving around.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, how's he gonna be a third option on the team?
Because he had nobody, Eric, at this point in his career.
Yeah, but name a team where he can be a third option then.
Well, okay, then he can have that attitude like Carmelo Anthony and the rest of them and shit and keep thinking that everywhere he gonna go, he should be the first option and he ain't never gonna get a ring.
Yeah, he's already here. He was
At a
already.
point in your career, you got to understand, like, hey, you know what? I guess I'm just gonna have to be like Ray Allen and just have to learn how to go and spot and shoot up threes.
I mean, KD's already a journeyman anyway, so
Yeah.
he's gonna end his career as a journeyman. It is what it is.
Exactly, bro. Exactly, Sean. It's a lot of. I don't think that people understand. It's a lot of greats who played this game who didn't get a ring.
I don't think Jokic is coming
It's
out.
not easy to do, bro. And some of them were so greedy in their careers, but by the time that they looked up there, it was too late.
I don't think Jokic can be a second option on this team. I don't think he can.
I don't think that Jokic is going to be good for the Lakers unless, of course,
He wouldn't be a second option on the team. I mean, no, he's not a great defender, but
no, because you have 2 number 1s on the team.
I mean,
yeah, but the other things that he do, man, Sean, is intangible. I mean, the man rebound and blocks. I mean, he rebound and he get points, man. I mean, I think that his style of basketball, Sean, is boring as hell. But when you sit here and you watch him play, you be like, I be goddamn, this man got 60 points. You be like, what the hell?
Yeah, but him
and he do it consistently. It's not like it's a fluke. He do it consistently.
Yeah, but Jokic and Luka's like slow motion, one in slow motion too. Like,
I don't know about that. He don't run down the court, Eric. I'll be watching him play games. He running.
Well, I mean,
he just ain't gonna run all game. Shaq didn't run all down the court all damn game.
He run more than Jokic. I can say about that. He can run back and forth like that. Jokic, he been running with a limp.
Yeah, but sometimes, but Joker can pull up and shoot a 3 though, Sean. So a lot of times he lagging. The center be caving down under the lane, and then he step up and hit a 3 in your face.
I think it's a cheat code. Basically, you have 2 3-point shooters, you have 2 facilitators, you have 2 triple-double machines. That's not even fair.
Fair. But was it fair when Golden State did what they did? Was it fair when Golden State did what they did?
No. Fine.
So, hey, it ain't no fair in love and war.
Hey, if Luka and Jokic show up, that's the next dynasty right there.
Shoot, there ain't no fair.
No, I'm just.
I have to agree with Stephen A. Big Head Smith on that. He said the only place you're gonna find the fairs where they sell pigs and chickens.
There ain't no pigs and chickens.
It don't exist in real life.
Nope, there's no pigs and chickens in this one. There's no pigs and chickens at this point. Everything went up. What you mean?
Whoever's the first team to be able to set that up in this new damn generation is the team that's going to be the ones that go through the decades. It's a new generation of basketball now. So it's going to be the team that set up that decade generation of talent right now on their team of veterans and young players coming up.
I don't. I mean, like I said before, I don't think the new GM, whoever takes over Denver's not gonna give them to the Lakers.
Well, I mean, you can't stop nobody from going where they want to go, though, Eric. You know what I'm saying? When they contracts up, what you gonna do?
I'm just saying, your first day on the job, you're gonna trade him to the team that. Just saying.
I don't see no player in the league who don't want to play for the Lakers right now.
No, I understand that. I understand that.
Because did no player in this damn league think that the damn Lakers was gonna get damn Luka Dončić? Nobody.
Yeah, nobody. Exactly. Nobody.
I mean, it's always destined for the Lakers to always get like star players.
That's right. That's right, Humble. That's what we do. That's just what we do. Because this is LA.
As much as I wanted the Lakers to build that team, the little young Lakers and stuff, I knew it wasn't going to be long term. I knew they was going to go and try to grab a star, which they got LeBron James. and then after that you got AD, and then
No,
after
but
AD
nobody.
you got Luka Dončić. Like
Yeah, but
I think
nobody expected that they turned the AD trade into Luka.
yeah,
No,
nobody
nobody would
expected.
think that Dallas would want to trade Luka Dončić in the dark without
Yep.
nobody knowing.
Yep.
I mean, we're talking about a trade that's NBA history. It was done in the dark, in secret.
Mm-hmm.
They even agreed that if it slip out, then it never happened. It ain't no trade happened. If Mark Cuban was still owner of Dallas, that trade never would have happened in 10 lifetimes.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Which is down.
Hell, they didn't even tell him because he would have busted out on TV.
Golly, man. Hey, you got it, man.
Yeah, you laughing, but you know I ain't lying. Mark Cuban would have bust that stuff out on TV if he didn't own that.
Golly, hey, Micah, man.
Wait, he would have did what on TV?
He'd have busted out.
Man, golly.
There y'all boys go.
Hey, I didn't say it.
Somewhere Micah is getting his pen and pad ready to update the score.
I swear to God.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it will come into fruition. I don't want to sound delusional, but it's been in talks that Jokic and Luka, they've been wanting to be teammates for a while.
A long time.
Mm-hmm.
What was everybody in the NBA saying for the last 3 years that Joker gonna end up going over there and playing with Luka in Dallas? So why it ain't the same damn thing now that Joker that Luka over here in LA?
They used to be rivals in the Euro League. They want to team up. Yeah.
I think
both of them is farmers. Both of them farmers like to drink beer in the off season, play around with goats and chickens. They farmers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
See, I think from a basketball standpoint, it doesn't make sense. Like if you want superstars to team up with each other, but for the sake of the NBA, this will help the NBA going long term. Like
Yeah, because the NBA got no super teams.
Yeah, there's no
And that's what
super
I'm saying,
team.
humble. This is y'all generation now. So y'all generation want to see something like we seen in our generation. Like we want to see something now. We want to see have something that we can talk about when we get older. Like, hey, we seen our super team.
No super team, no dynasty. Yep.
It gives y'all validity when y'all get older to have conversations with people when they start telling you that you're old.
Yeah, but time to show us fault once again, putting up that stupid collective bargaining agreement.
Yeah, I agree with Reg. Like I think the players that I would try to surround, and I know this is a long shot.
What you want them to be the highest paid team in the NBA? Let's go do it again.
The Lakers they will have to pay that tax. They'll have to pay
Yeah,
that
that's what I'm
luxury
saying.
tax.
Yeah, that's what I said. They'll be the highest.
But I'm
paid
looking
team
at
in the
guys
NBA.
like a OG Anunoby. I'm looking at Alex Cruz.
Hey, humble. I got a question
Humble,
for you
those guys will
before you
probably
start
come
talking.
for free. They'll come for free to try to get a ring.
What's up?
Humble. Jokic and Giannis are both available. Who you going after?
That's what I'm saying. Giannis may come here too. He already threw the sign. He threw the sign out there like that.
As much as I love Giannis, man, that's probably like my favorite player.
Oh my God.
I'd probably say Jokic.
Joker Giannis and the Luka Dončić. Oh my God.
No, but I'm saying he was like which one I would prefer. I'd probably say Jokic.
Hey, that's a pause, Reg.
Technically, you could get them both.
Somebody got to take a pay cut, but I think it's impossible because I don't know if Jenny she'll pay that luxury tax. She would have to have investors to have that Lakers team.
Hey, humble, what did Giannis say when the Lakers got Luka? When they asked him about it, he said, "That's my dream." He said, my
He
dream
said
would be that
superstars and
every
big market teams.
European player and stuff be able to play with a big market team like the Lakers.
I'm taking Giannis as a lob threat.
I'd rather
Man, if you
take
put
Giannis over
Giannis and
Jokic.
Joker on the same team, though, Eric, I mean,
No,
good gracious alive.
it's one or the other. Right?
You talking about another Laker dynasty. I mean, those boys that end up in the Raptors, dude.
Hey, if I'm the Lakers, right? And let's say if you do get like, okay, you get a Giannis type player, you would have to get like a center because you want him to stay around playing that 4 position. The Joker, I would want Joker to play at the 4, but I know primarily his position is the 5. So,
I don't want Jokic at the 5, man. I swear.
but to make an exception, I would go after a player like Naj Reed to play alongside Jokic.
It's just going to be interesting. It's going to be very interesting to see what the Lakers,
let's get
what players are going to come here to the Lakers. It's going to be very interesting.
Yeah, that's what I said. Like, if the Lakers they have Luka and Jokic, right? You would want to have elite defenders to cover the defensive limitations. Like, you would want off-ball shooters like a KCP, but that's a long shot. I'm just
If
saying,
you
like,
got a whole bunch of shooters, Humble, what the hell you finna do with that team?
You got Luka and Jokic?
If you got a whole bunch of jump shooters and you got Joker running down, what you finna do? You can't. You got to collapse on. You got to run double teams on him and Luka all game. We see that with the Lakers.
Yep.
You would be in total mania.
Here's my dream scenario of a starting lineup with a Jokic and I know this is gonna be crazy because I don't know if the Lakers would do it, but just imagine a lineup with Luka at the 1, and I'll say Alex Caruso at the 2.
Hell no, I don't want to see Caruso back in no Lakers.
OG Anunoby at the 3.
Yeah.
Josh Hart at the 4 and Jokic at the 5.
Josh Hart? Ugh.
What the hell are you trying to do to us, Humble?
Or not, you put Naj Reed at the 4 and then Jokic at the 5.
With them unproven players. They ain't did shit yet. At least give me somebody who done did something.
But I'm saying that I think that would work because you got a guy like a Josh Hart that's a glue guy. He can rebound, he defends, he hustles, and he cuts. I think he's the perfect.
I don't know about that, Humble. Why don't we get the boy from the Pistons to like to punch everybody in the face too?
A 2K team on this team.
I'm looking at it from like having role players that can play a role. I'm not looking at like other star players, like 3 players that's superstars on one team.
You can get someone better than Josh Hart for less money. You can.
Yeah, like I said, the bench.
Yeah, we can get somebody better than Josh Hart, man.
Okay, what about OG Anunoby? What do y'all think about that? Because I did say he could play the 3.
I like Anunoby, but I like him, but he a bench player.
I'm not taking his money. I'm not taking his money that New York gave him. I'm not taking that.
No, I want cats like him to come off the bench. Because I want cats like him to come off the bench, Humble, because he's going to abuse rookies and bench players. He will abuse them.
And OG just signed his 5-year max last summer. He got 4 years left on it. I'm not taking OG.
I'm just looking at it from having defenders and players.
Some of them players he talking about with the Lakers, but they decided to stay where they was to sign with other teams. So the hell with you.
And then you can get a cheaper guy. And I know this Lakers all day dope will love this.
Oh, come on, man.
Nobody in this league wanted to deal with the Lakers. They didn't want to make no deals with us for the last 4-5 years. No team. Now you ain't got no choice.
We just gave him $9 million to be shipped out of Dallas. Why do I want him back?
Yeah, the hell with them. The hell with you. Damn your mama and everybody else. Don't come back here.
Yep.
And then think about it. There's no LeBron James anymore. So
that's okay. Y'all young boys got to learn how to move on. Once they done took the Laker uniform off and then went to other teams and talked crap about it, you can't come back here.
I'm glad you took the uniform off.
After LeBron's off the team, there's no trade after.
Nah, Sean said he ain't rocking with the Lakers. LeBron on the team.
Ain't
Well,
gonna get
some people
no
gonna
more
be
big
like that.
rings.
Some people gonna leave when LeBron retired. They ain't gonna be Laker fans no more. But they
Yep.
wasn't true
That's
Laker
awesome.
fans.
That's awesome. Get them
Shit, I've
out.
been rocking with the Lakers since '72. I mean, since like the mid '80s, man, '70s.
Yeah, two-way players are getting too expensive. I agree.
It is what it is,
Two-way players are not cheap anymore in the NBA.
No, they ain't cheap no more. But they ain't worth what they getting paid.
Everybody's salary went up and the salary cap went up.
Just because you raised up salary don't mean that the player itself raised up.
Yep.
Shit.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
That's just the market that they live in.
Luke Dwight Smith.
And, I just want to see how far this team goes, and then we'll think about summer. That's all.
Yeah, that's what I've been seeing all over Twitter. Like, I just kind of threw that out there because I was like,
I know Mike Malone got fired, and
I
people
text
didn't like it.
angry and I text Lakers all day, and I was like,
Mike Malone got fired.
this could possibly happen. Like, I've been seeing this all day, and then I know some people that works in professional sports. They've been talking about it as well too. Like, hey man, you heard about the Lakers?
And Mike Malone deserves to be an all-time.
I mean, you right, humble. Anything can happen, brother. You know what I'm saying? Anything can happen in professional sports. So
sure, it took Denver Nuggets a long time to have stability, and now they don't.
Mm-hmm. I just don't think the NBA wants like
I don't think Adam Silver won super teams.
The NBA don't care if you can. The NBA don't care if you make it. It's just got to be right. You just got to follow the damn rules of the damn cap now. That's all.
But I'm looking at it from like the ratings and stuff like that. Like the ratings of how like the NBA, man, bro.
The ratings suck because there's no dynasties, there's no super teams, there's no superstar rivalry.
Oversaturation.
Yeah, man. Yeah. The ratings is always the best when the Lakers is on top.
Yeah, it was Boston and Lakers was.
Yeah.
I hate to put this in the air, but a Jokic to the Boston Celtics.
Jokic ain't gonna go play for no Boston.
Actually, that actually was like a better matchup than I actually expected.
He won't go play for no Boston, Sean. He don't fit that culture. There's certain players that ain't finna go to certain cultures here and go play and stuff because they don't fit in that culture. And they're not gonna feel comfortable.
I think Jokic actually could fit with that Boston culture.
Okay. I'm talking about the city culture, homie.
You got Luka, Lakers,
not really
Jokic,
that much
Celtics.
Different.
Like,
it's kind of boring. You know what I mean? It's no different than Denver. I think Denver is a more vibrant city than Boston.
I think.
Joker ain't going to no Boston.
Well, how about this? Boston, I think they would want to get a mega star like that. But I think if they would.
So if Boston gets Jokic, they're shipping Tatum then.
That's the thing. Boston wants the guy that they don't want to give up nothing
How
for.
is Boston going to afford Joker with the 3 damn salaries that they got?
That's what I'm saying. They have to ship Tatum.
You're going to ship some guys. Like I think I think they'd be comfortable enough to trade either Tatum or Jaylen Brown. Most likely, Jaylen Brown would probably be.
They're going to keep Jaylen Brown and they're going to let Jason Tatum go.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yep.
That's if Denver said, "Hey, you know what? Give us Tatum."
If they get Joker, they gotta let Porzingis go.
Because you got to think about it. They got to match the money. The money makes more sense.
The money got to match up, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Tatum's money and Jokic's money kind of similar. Like, and then you get all they got to do is give up like maybe a draft pick.
It don't work that way, humble. When you trade when you trading in positions, you have to trade positional salary to match up with the positional salary that you're trading for. You can't take trade point guards to get centers. It don't work that way.
But Tatum's
Wait,
not a
is
point
that
guard.
did that happen with Luka and AD when AD is a power forward and Luka Dončić is like a
Yeah, but
point
you threw
guard,
in.
small
They threw
forward?
in picks. They threw in picks.
Oh come
Well,
on,
teams gonna
man.
want to get teams are going. A team like Denver, a small market, is going to want a lot of draft picks. Just look at OKC for example. They took in they gave up a lot just to get picks back.
Okay, she has a whole bunch of
Houston
did nothing with them.
I just can't see. I can't see Joker in no Boston
I don't
Celtics
want to look.
uniform.
Hey, OG, I don't want to see Joker in
It
Boston.
ain't gonna happen, man.
But
Now
I'm just saying, for the
Boston
section of the
already
NBA,
comfortable. Boston already comfortable with what they doing over there. They got championships and stuff to prove it. They not gonna mess the team up.
but if Joker's on the table though, man, it's like you can't not turn that down. Like you just can't.
Anybody, you gotta watch out for somebody trying to get the Joker.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was the Knicks either.
The Knicks?
I mean, if he's getting traded, it'll only be smart to trade him out.
They have to get rid of. They had to get rid of the big. They had to get rid of the big snatch.
Yeah, you mean
who?
Cat.
Oh, you talking about Big Purr?
Yeah, they had to get rid of the big snatch.
Big Purr. I call him Big Purr. Just call him Big Bodega. Yeah,
Hey,
Big
you said who?
Big Bodega. Don't call him Big Purr anymore.
That's the big. They had to get rid of the big snatch, and they're gonna have to get rid of a whole bunch of people with the big snatch.
What about Giannis?
That ain't even a fair trade. Karl Anthony Towns for Joker flat out. You wouldn't do it.
Hell no.
Hell no.
You got to give me a little bit more with Karl Anthony Towns, nigga.
Give me Karl Anthony Towns. Give me Brunson, and then we got to do.
Hell yeah!
I'll say, look, Denver be like, okay,
know
we'll
what?
give you.
You give me three damn chicken wings with white toast. You got to give me a little bit more.
Y'all take Christian Brown. I don't think the Nuggets will give up Christian Brown. They'll probably give him like Julian Strother or some shit.
Cat and
Like
Bridges.
somebody from the bench.
Yeah, Bridges, Cat, and picks.
What's up, y'all? How y'all doing?
What's up, brother?
What up, Lakers all day, dope? Lad.
That's funny. I like hearing lad.
Hey, Lakers all day.
Tea, lad.
What's up?
It's a lad.
You talk about
lad Christie jersey.
Oh, yeah, I can't talk. The reason you're talking about Dalton Connect, right?
Yeah.
He got beat defensively and just lost his men a lot, and I can see why JJ doesn't play him as much.
He lost his mental, you said? Like his mind?
Huh?
You said that he lost his mental?
No, he lost his man on the defensive end. Like he looks lost out there at times.
Yeah, but I just think I just think he brings a different element to the offense for your offense.
Yeah, I know. But I could see why JJ takes him
You
out.
talking about Lemon Daddy?
Yeah, but they can.
I agree with you, big baby. A lot. A few times tonight he was jumping up off his feet. He need to stay on his feet.
Yeah.
but
You 6'7". What you jumping for?
Yeah, but they can score a basket until like 2 minutes something left in the game. That's where.
Yeah, well, I mean, I like him. I really think he's,
I just don't think they balanced the lineups well.
Yeah.
But that's
Hey, is it me
well.
or is it just me or does Dalton Connect look like a character on Leave It to Beaver?
I gotta murder that dude.
He's one of the lemon.
Well, which one do he look like?
Cleaver.
Like a random neighbor or something that come over.
I thought I would think he looked like the damn bully that they used to have and stuff. Used to be that.
Looks like Hey, Lakers all day. You got your Max Christie jersey for tomorrow, man? I know you got your popcorn ready for that one.
Nah, I can't. I'm gonna be at work that day. Tomorrow I won't be able to watch.
Man, you always at work, man.
I am.
You always at work and you spend it all on them girls, man.
Hell yeah,
those girls.
Those Max Christie jerseys.
My money go to my car and all that stuff, so I ain't going on the girls.
The beige brigade.
Most of you guys, your girl is your car.
Nah, bro. I'm not like that. I'm not like that. I don't really like make my car look loud and all that stuff. I'm not like that. I like it
Your
looking
car named
clean.
Malika.
No,
No, my
car's
car.
name is Max
I
Christie.
don't have a name for my car, bro.
Oh, you ain't
Like,
got a name for your car? Yes, you do.
no, I
Yes, you
don't.
do.
I never have a name for my car, and I don't.
When that car don't start up, you call her Boo or Baby or something, don't you?
Oh no, I'm not.
You
No,
be
my
you be
my car.
rubbing her hatchback.
Whoa, pause. You,
That's crazy. But like, what's up? I like Dalton Connect though, bro. Like, I like he gives us another shooting.
yeah, no.
You know what I'm saying? Another shooting weapon to catch and shoot.
But what I
You
did
know?
notice
Spreads the
about
court, man. It spreads the court. It makes
yeah,
you
what
not
I
be able
did
to
notice about
collapse.
JJ when he gets irritated quick with Dalton Connect. I noticed like he'll play him for certain stretches, and then when he fucks up defensively, takes him
He
out.
takes him out. Yeah, Hey, listen, I'm telling you, JJ has his favorite players that he likes to play.
Fuck it, that's today's NBA.
Yeah.
I don't think it's that. I think it's just tough love, bro. I just think that's what it is.
Yeah, he's gonna be out of here next year, and I'm okay with that.
I'm not, because I think
It's a business, bro.
I don't care. I mean, yeah, fine. I don't understand that, bro. But like, if he goes to another team, he's gonna be doing better than what he is now.
It is what it is.
He'll probably get more minutes. That's all.
If he was in Charlotte, to be honest, I think he would be averaging like probably putting up 18, 20, 25. You know?
Yeah, bro. He'll be putting 25 points, 30. You know, having a good night.
Well, see, that's the point, though. It ain't like that they doing more when they go to another team. It's just that they're getting more. They're getting more minutes, bro. That's
more
all.
opportunity.
I'm not gonna give up Dalton Connect a shot for a bunch of bag of chips. I ain't doing that. Like,
yeah,
I think they're going. I think the reason Dalton Connect is taking that defense too, and maybe the experience wise too. Dorian Finney-Smith, Vanderbilt. So it's like I get when Rui Hachimura's back, so his minutes has got. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's probably what it is too, though.
Big Baby think they're gonna give. I don't think that Dalton's going anywhere myself.
Yeah, he's gonna stay.
I think Gabe might beat him.
Yeah, I think I like Gabe though. Gabe, he's a really good player.
Gabe's finally playing like he was in
Yeah,
Miami.
but his position you can switch up with different people in the NBA. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and we should say sorry to Gabe, you know, because we out here was throwing him to the wolves, and he out here coming. Huh?
I'd rather let that other dude go. What's the one that got the non-guaranteed contract?
Oh, Shake Milton.
Yeah.
Oh, Shake. I don't even know where he at.
He over there. He's on the bench chilling.
Yeah,
Ain't he in the G League right now? I thought he was in the G League right now.
No, he's on the bench chilling.
No, he's on the bench.
Hey, Will.
That sounded crazy. Pause.
What?
I said he played a little bit tonight.
How was that? Pause.
He busting out the end of the bench.
There we go. That's the pause. What up? What up, humble?
So like, can y'all tell me like what
up, man?
Like why we lost today?
The referees threw out Luka for talking shit.
Referees, turnovers.
No, well, that too.
A lot of turnovers.
But honestly, I honestly think if Luka didn't get thrown out, we would have beat the Thunder because we had the momentum. And then as soon as that happened, boom, momentum went back up.
They're looking at over if he's gonna get suspended in the Dallas game.
Why?
Because he got too many technicals.
He got 2 technicals and ejection.
Yeah, Luka got them technicals. I don't think he over the limit though. I think he got one more, Eric.
Yeah.
don't
they?
I think he's got one more before he can be one more ejection before he can be suspended again.
The question is how many did he accumulate while he was still in Dallas?
A shit load. He didn't get him over here in LA. That's the first time he done got 2 out over here.
Yeah, so he probably got a lot over there. He probably got like 2 over there.
Because after 16 technicals, you get a game suspension.
Yeah,
so each one after that.
Can we look that up or no?
I mean, you could look. I mean, I'm sure EQ know where to go.
Yeah, EQ's but yeah, it's crazy how the game ended, man. And yes, LeBron.
What he should do is he should start talking in his own language. That way, when he cuss the damn referees out, they won't know what he's saying.
That's what Kobe did one time. He was
Yeah,
talking
that's
shit.
all he should do. He should just speak it in his own damn language. And then if they jumped on TV and he said, I just said that your wife would look very beautiful, they'd be like, why are you throwing him out? That's what he said. See?
He's got 16.
Kobe was talking shit to Tony Parker.
He got 6. Oh yeah, he ain't playing next game.
He got
16.
two technical fouls today, and he had 14 earlier, so 2.
Oh yeah, he done.
I thought it was kind of odd to see Austin Reaves miss those 2 free throws in the collect.
Yeah.
Ooh, the
That's all
Mavericks
right, though,
fans
humble.
going.
It happens, man. The boy been
The Mavericks
shooting
fans. The
92%
Mavericks fans gonna hate that ref.
since January. Yeah.
Unless they rescinded that
But
technical
why they
foul.
don't hate the ref?
Reaves is a good free throw shooter.
No,
man.
the
He
referees
doesn't
are
miss
going to
2 of
rescind
them.
it because you don't want to suspend Luka in the game against Dallas.
Shit happens sometimes, humble. You know that. Sometimes, you be like, I can't believe I just missed those. But it just happened, bro. It just basketball is funny, man.
So Luka has the record right now, 16.
Yeah, if he got 16, that's an automatic suspension for the next game.
Hey yo, can y'all tell me? If the okay, right now the Warriors won, right? The Clippers are winning right now, and we lost. So
we're still at 3.
We ain't moved. We didn't move nowhere. We still 2 games up on everybody, and we own all of the tiebreakers. So that makes us 3 games up.
Okay, so where does it put the Clippers and Warriors? Because I know
I don't give a damn. I really don't give a damn. I just know if we tie with any of those bastards, we got the tiebreakers on everybody in West.
Yep.
All we need to do is win 2 of our next 4 games, and we are great. Gravy.
Give me 2 of the last 3.
That's against Dallas, Rockets, and Portland.
Yeah,
that's all we need is 2. We get 2. We home court advantage. First round, we at home for 9 days before the playoffs even start.
Rockets might rest their players on Friday because they clinched the number 2 seed.
Yeah, they might.
They probably sit their players.
Yeah, they probably sit their damn players. Yeah, that's if they sit their players, that's an easy win for us.
We should beat Portland and we should beat Dallas.
Yeah.
But you know how that come around. You know that Dallas might come out here and play basketball. And, we might lose.
We'll see. That's why you got to roll it out there. We'll see.
Yeah. AD playing against this former team. It's gonna be a interesting game.
I think Luka is going to go absolutely Super Saiyan 7. He's going to go crazy, dude.
He might not play, remember, because he might be suspended.
He ain't going to be suspended.
Why not?
They're going to rescind it.
Yeah, they'll rescind it if it's that case, and he ain't over the limit anyway. If they give it to him, he still ain't over the limit. He need 1 more.
Yep.
Trust me, JT Orr right now, he's calling the NBA right now, begging him to rescind that because he's getting some kind of threats.
Yeah.
Especially the Dallas fans. Damn.
They're gonna be mad at him. They're gonna be mad at him worse than the GM.
They're gonna be putting more those cardboard tombstones.
You can clearly even see it in the replay. He was sitting up happened to somebody that was sitting over in the bleachers. You can clearly see that in the replay. So
yeah, the referee should have.
And like I said, even if they do give it to him, he's not over the limit anyway. Do you think that the NBA would mess up that Luka Dončić going back home game? Are you crazy?
No.
You know how much money that is?
If they rescind it, he'll be at 15. Yeah.
If they rescind it, it'll be at 15, huh?
You lost your damn mind if you think the NBA messed that damn game up, that boy not being able to play and coming back. You are crazy.
Well, I'm sure
didn't ESPN get the rights to that game?
Yeah. Well, I'm going to have to watch it on the Laker channel because it's blacked out over here.
Oh, yeah. Forgot about that.
Why the hell is it blacked out and it's the Lakers?
That's why.
They do it in certain states sometimes, Angry. Sometimes our cable companies get to arguing with each other, and you could be watching the game, then all of a sudden it just go black.
So since you know some of y'all is in Cali, right? And like the playoffs are coming about. Where do y'all watch the games at? Do y'all watch it like on ABC, TNT?
Yeah,
No, they're not
ESPN.
gonna. They're not gonna black out.
Yeah.
They're not. They
Hey
don't. They're
man,
not
you
gonna
can watch
black
the
out the
games
players.
online for
They
free,
show them on
man.
the same platforms that you watching them on. It's just sometimes in
Oh,
certain
okay.
states that they'll get to arguing with each other's cable companies and they'll have a blackout.
Oh, okay.
Well,
That no.
playoff games are nationally televised.
Yeah,
Yeah,
playoff games.
okay.
They're not gonna black
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, playoff games they gonna have on national television. You ain't gonna have to worry about that.
Did this regular season come by a little bit fast? Like did it go
Yes.
fast?
But
Not
It went
really.
fast.
ESPN and NBA Sports will have blackouts in a minute on you.
That's
It went
crazy
fast
how
since the trade deadline. I would say that.
it's crazy
Yeah,
how we
crazy.
went from D'Lo to AD to Luka. That's like crazy stuff. Yeah.
We went from trading the young core for AD and AD for Luka.
Yeah.
If you would have told me we're gonna end up with Luka, you guys would probably tell me to get drug tested.
So
That's
basically,
exactly. That's what people would have told us at the beginning of the season. If they told us we're gonna end up with Luka Dončić, we would have been like, "Well, how many players we finna give up?" That's what people would have said. How many players y'all finna have to give up?
Hey, what? It's all about making a trade for a championship on Luka.
Lakers all day would have been juicy if he saw Austin Reaves in that trade.
So EQ, basically the young core got us a championship, and AD got us a future.
Yep.
Yep. And as far as Dallas is concerned, that's the future of the basketball style that they want to play.
And that's why New Orleans continue to suck.
That's funny.
I think that AD Balls is gonna bust out on him in the first quarter though. He gonna go up for a rebound. He gonna come down and he gonna lead the game.
Hey, for one championship in Luka?
Yeah. Wait, what?
No, the young core was traded for a championship in Luka.
Yeah. And also too, you know who might be I think Kevin Durant's gonna probably be in Dallas next season with Kyrie and AD.
And Dallas is gonna give up who?
Shit, Phoenix will take anybody at this point for KD.
Oh man, they might trade Kyrie, big baby.
Thompson?
I don't think so.
They might trade Kyrie. How you know that injury ain't gonna keep coming back year after year, man?
That'd be a bad trade to Dallas.
It'll probably be Clay, Max Christie, and some picks, or Derek Lively. You never know.
Trust me, if Phoenix is trading Kevin Durant,
again, that'd be funny as hell.
Or
Dallas is gonna end up to be the New Orleans Pelicans. That's what they're gonna be.
If Phoenix trading Kevin Durant to Dallas, Dallas is not going to have AD or Kyrie Irving.
Hell no.
Isn't Kevin Durant a free agent?
No.
And then I don't even know that AD don't even stay there in Dallas.
He might
go
go
down. Hey, watch.
I got traded here, fool. Don't mean I'm gonna stay here.
Hey, Lakers all day.
Yeah, what's up?
Would you trade Austin Reaves for Devin Booker?
Hell no. Becky with the good hair? Hell no. Let Becky stay there in Phoenix.
No, but
I don't want no Phoenix players.
No, I really think maybe this might be his last season.
Try no 20-year-old hair for no 30-year-old bum.
It might be his last game in Phoenix because I think he's tired of losing and he's tired of not making the playoffs.
He's tired of getting that Jerry curl juice sprayed out his damn hair every damn night. Let him stay over there in Phoenix.
Lakers all day. What are you talking about? He just got to the NBA.
Yeah, let his soul glow over there in Phoenix.
Booker?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's okay. Just because you got there, that doesn't mean you didn't win. Did you win?
Yeah,
no.
But then we say the same thing about Giannis and those other guys that won a championship.
Yeah, Denver hasn't won a championship since in a couple of years.
Yeah. Hell yeah, and they ain't gonna win nothing else since they just fired the coach who just brought them their first championship.
That's what I'm saying. Every coach that won a championship gets fired 2 years later.
Yep.
Ain't no damn Phil Jackson out here. They finna mess that boy Joker's career up. He finna leave. You think Joker finna play up under a rookie coach? Are you ignorant?
No.
I don't think he might not. He might not leave though, but I don't think he's gonna.
What veteran coach are they finna bring in there that he gonna have respect for to play up under? He ain't finna play up under no rookie coach at this point in his career.
You never know, bro.
Mike Brown.
Yeah, okay. Why don't you bring Darvin Ham in there?
I heard Darvin Ham is a candidate for that.
Yeah, there you go. Bring it in. There you go. Break it in Darvin.
You really trying to get Jokic out of fucking Denver now?
Oh my god.
That'd be a crazy turn of events. Is you
What?
hired a coach you kept beating.
So Darvingham.
Bring in Mike D'Antoni.
So Darvingham becomes a coach that the team that he can't beat to join them.
Another Kevin Durant
I
situation.
think they'll just keep what they got. That interim head coach David Adelman.
Oh yeah.
You know,
He's had a failed career since he was a head coach.
You know, Mike Malone was the winningest.
He was a head coach in my generation. Humble, you think he can be a head coach now?
No, I'm talking about the young coach. That ain't not the old Edelman.
That's his son. He's a bum too.
Edelman's he's pretty solid as good. He's
he's solid. Yep, he's solid as a rock.
So also there's gonna be another.
So JJ Redick can do better with Jokic.
So there's gonna be another coaching opening.
Well, they're trying to go get that coach from something.
What? Wait.
There's gonna be another coaching opening.
Jokic and Redick.
San Antonio.
Denver gonna hire Mike Shekey, Eric. That's who they gonna hire.
Where's it, Steve Nash?
Yeah. So angry. Mike Malone has the highest percentage of winning.
Y'all got quiet on that, didn't you?
Yep.
Denver gonna bring in Mike Shekey.
I ain't saying nothing.
Hey, Detroit, your Wi-Fi keep going in and out, man.
Detroit sound like he laughing in front of a fan.
No, but you know what? A coaching thing could potentially open up too, because San Antonio, because Greg Popovich may not come back next season. He might retire.
No, I think Spoelstra's staying in Miami. He's not going anywhere.
What about Mike Malone to San Antonio?
I think they should just give that interim coach a shot. He might do something.
Oh, sure.
For San Antonio?
Nah, for
but I don't know about Mike.
Nuggets.
I don't know about Mike Malone and Darren Fox again, man. I don't know.
Nah, they probably Mike Malone probably go to like New York or like the Knicks if they fire Tibbs.
Yeah. I think because Tibbs be running his players on the ground.
Malone is a good coach.
That's what I think gonna happen. I think Mike Malone gonna go to New York.
Watch him go to Phoenix.
Oh, you know who?
Oh God, no.
I know Denver is going to give that Edelman a chance, but you know who's probably going to get a coaching opportunity or interview or two is probably Scott Brooks and then McMillan.
Oh yeah, true. Scott Brooks.
So we might not. We got to look at that too. Me have to go out for another assistant coaches next year too.
Yeah.
Well, Scott Brooks. So you saying Scott Brooks could be the coach of Russell Westbrook again?
The way that you never know. So you got.
Maybe the Spurs. Maybe the Spurs want him to.
Or if Steve Nash gets a head coaching job, it's going to be because of
I don't know about Mike Malone and Darren Fox. I don't know about that.
Oh, yeah, they didn't work out. But I think that's when Mike Malone was a up-and-coming coach.
Mike Malone is coming to the Pistons.
No. Mike Malone wasn't there when De'Aaron Fox got.
No, he had DeMarcus Cousins.
It was Cousins and Rondo.
What they gonna do? What are they gonna do with Chauncey Billups though?
Oh yeah,
they gonna let him stay, or they gonna?
No, they're probably gonna keep Chauncey, bro.
I think they.
No, I think Chauncey improved quite a bit for Portland. I think he's staying.
That's what I'm saying. I think Chauncey will stay.
What's the big deal? What's the big deal about getting rid of Chauncey?
I don't know. I'm just talking about these other coaches.
How about Mike Malone over there in Memphis?
Y'all act like Chauncey Billups is Phil Jackson or something.
Oh boy, him and John Morant. That's gonna be interesting.
But Mike Malone got a temper. He ain't gonna let John Morant walk all over him like that.
I heard that too. Mike Malone never called out Jokic and Jamal Murray. He never held them accountable.
Everybody else he called out.
No, also too, I did see an interview saying Mike Malone can't get his guys to watch practice. If you can't get your guys to watch practice, that's something going on right there.
Yeah, Mike Malone and Calvin Booth was beefing and shit.
Yeah. They were upset that
they fired them both.
Yeah, Russell Westbrook was getting more playing time over that rookie.
Fired the GM too.
The thing about Mike Malone is that
24 jersey on Denver. Forgot his name.
Oh yeah, the light skinned dude.
Yeah.
You talking about Julian Strother?
Yeah.
Or Pickett?
Pickett.
Yeah, Pickett was the other one. Yeah.
All right, I
So
got
you
something to say, man. I got something to say.
No, she said.
No, I'm about to have a serious take right now. At some point, you got to hold these players accountable. Like, well, as a coach, what do you expect me to do if I'm setting up a session for the team to watch film and they don't want to? I'm doing my job.
Yep.
At some point, as an owner, you got to hold these players accountable. Find them, trade them away, or something.
Something. I bet you watch that damn film in my practice.
No, and I did say that earlier. No, and I did say that earlier that Denver did not make any moves to improve this team.
No, they traded away
just had-
KCP.
No. KCP walked for more money for Orlando.
KCP and Bruce Bowen, they went for more money.
No, Mike Malone wanted the KCP back, but Kevin Booth said no. Bye, Felicia.
Yeah, because that fucking general manager cheap as fuck.
Yeah.
Yep. And that's why I said they didn't trade for a guy like Cam Johnson and trade for a guy like.
But I'm gonna say this: I think Jason Kidd gonna get fired, and Nico Harris is definitely gonna get fired.
Hell yeah!
Really?
And Dallas, yep, they gone.
No,
bro, I'm telling you, bro. I see the writing on the wall with Dallas. They
Yeah.
about to clean house.
Maybe that was the owner's plan all along.
Yeah, because you already know if Mark Cuban was the owner.
Dallas, they trying to leave. Ain't Dallas trying to go to Las Vegas?
Yeah,
that's what the owner did on purpose.
Yeah, I think Seattle
cleaning house.
I think Seattle should get a team back, man. I missed one of the Lakers should play in Seattle, man.
The Seattle Mavericks.
The Dallas Supersonics.
Is that better now? Am I clear?
Run, panic, Zubac had 20.
Yeah, you clear.
Run.
All right.
Oh, you went off live again.
If anything, they'll probably if they like change like their location and stuff, they relocate.
I don't want
they'll probably change the team name just like how the Supersonics changed to the Thunder.
True, yeah. Damn, Zubac had 24 points, 20 rebounds. Run, panic. And if we would have kept Zubac, we probably would have traded his ass away for Anthony Davis.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
All of them would have been traded for it.
Yeah, Lakers all day would have kept everybody. He still would have been rebuilding his team with Max Christie.
Yeah, and there would be no Luka, basically.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm tired of?
We ain't got to worry about the fantasy. We living in reality.
Yep.
I'm tired of every time I watch ESPN every year.
Yep.
They always telling the world to watch out for the Clippers.
Every year.
What? Y'all been saying this for the past 11 years. What championship?
I don't know what the fascination is either.
They've been saying it since Lob
He
City.
scored?
They've been saying it Lob City, Kawhi Leonard, Paul George.
Yeah. Chris Paul, Blake Griffin, from the whole dust bucket of bums.
DeAndre Jordan, JJ Redick was on that team.
Jackie McMullen.
JJ was on that team.
She talking about. I just think this Clippers team is just the best team we ever seen since the '90s Bulls.
So we basically got a Clippers role player as a coach.
Yeah, they show is.
Since the '90s Bulls.
Hey, we sure do. We got the
I don't
Clippers.
think the Lakers are even telling us the Clippers.
Hey, Eric, that's what we do. People don't understand that we got JJ. JJ was on that bum behind Clip team, and now we got him at the head.
We ain't gonna disrespect JJ Redick. JJ Redick was a sniper.
JJ ain't the one sitting up talking about the Clippers. He probably wasn't happy to be there his damn self.
JJ Redick was a sniper.
Yeah, because that's
I know Baron Davis wasn't happy to be there. There's a lot of players that weren't happy to be there.
That's when they had that racist ass owner.
I'm just saying that's our coach.
Thank you, big baby.
Ooh, so that means that the Warriors stay at 6.
Hey, you ain't lying, humble. They could hear him saying racist stuff while they was playing the game.
Like in Stock Rivers.
Baron Davis said, I was playing the game one day, and he was in the front row, and I could hear him talking racist stuff about the team.
Oh, jeez.
Talking about the old Clippers owner?
Yeah.
Donald Sterling said something.
Donald Sterling.
And then JJ would say something else.
Dang. Dalton Kenneth got freaking blocked today?
Yeah, by Hardenstein.
Damn.
Yeah, okay, she is.
You know, different referees is going to call that game differently. It's the thing. Different referees is going to call that game differently.
It's just like in basketball.
This is going to cost OKC a championship. Didn't make it with the trade that much.
It's just like baseball. You know what I'm saying? Some umpires call balls strikes. Some umpires call strikes balls.
Yeah.
You know, different referees.
Yeah, but see, that's why baseball put that thing up there now. Now you can't get it wrong, now can you?
No, you can't no more. No. I'm just saying, but you know.
Yeah, because they see it. They see it. And they'll be sitting up there like this umpire's on fentanyl or he's getting paid.
Luka laughing, but bro, that's what man. Just don't say nothing to nobody, bro. Just play basketball. Don't even talk trash to the fans no more, dog.
Oh man, that's just stupid.
Nah. The ref needs to want to cool off because
the
that's
fans,
part of the game.
The referees can't eject the fans when they say stupid stuff to you.
I know, but you know, it's just. But you know,
So you mean to tell me the fans can talk shit to the players, but the players can't talk back?
Yeah, that's some bullshit.
No, I mean, I don't care about all that, but it's just that, like, you know, now you know that low key the referees are looking out for that now.
Ask Russell Westbrook how that go.
If y'all most of y'all on this panel are wrestling fans and y'all love the WWE. If y'all went to a WWE event and one of them wrestlers snatched your beer out your hand and threw it in your face, some of y'all would be cheering like, yeah.
If a wrestler took my beer and threw it in my face, I'm probably getting arrested.
Angry. It's happened. Wrestlers have done it to fans.
First of all, y'all got this on footage, so y'all see I didn't start nothing. And two, you know how much I paid for that beer?
They probably pull you in the back and give you another beer, but the point is, my man just threw that beer on you in national television. Everybody just seen it.
Yeah, and I would have been a meme.
Now you already know, Angry, if you jump over that damn barrier, you're gonna have 1,000 wrestlers stump your guts in now.
Hey, we gonna be whoever it's gonna be them and versus me and whoever I came with.
Got 33 points tonight.
We've seen what happened to dumb fans who tried to run in the ring. What happens?
Because when it's all said and done, your wrestler assaulted me. So if you try to get me arrested, I'm pressing charges.
Angry already got his story down there.
It shows on video. I was just drinking my beer, minding my business, and he pulled the beer out of my hand.
He didn't like your T-shirt or your sign, Angry.
Hey, they better give me some money if they gonna try to sue.
Hey, there's a lot of guys that got.
Because if I didn't record it, everybody in that arena recorded it with their camera, smartphones.
They got a whole YouTube on wrestling cats who done came down and done that to fans. A whole YouTube video of it, like 55 minutes of it.
Yeah. Yeah, I already got my story straight.
The one guy took a kid's soda and threw it in the kid's face. I was like, whoa.
Now I would say Detroit. I would say some of those occasions, some of those fans be part of the show when that happens.
Yeah. But these one part of the show, Angry, because on YouTube they telling you wrestlers who have disrespected fans. He took the kid's Pepsi and threw it right in his face.
Yep, I remember that.
That's some crazy shit going on.
And my man and this particular wrestler done disrespected many fans by doing that many times.
Oh.
Bro, what
yeah,
the heck?
That wrestling promotion must not be scared of lawsuits.
I mean, hey, it's extreme as it can be, but
Hey, yeah, that would be kind of messed up, man. This cat done threw a drink in your kid's face, and we got to. I'm finna tear this damn wrestling arena down.
By the time I'm done, I'm gonna own this wrestling promotion.
too late.
And I'm
I'm
gonna
finna
fire the
set this
dude
place
that threw the
on
soda.
fire. I'm finna go to the bathroom and get every napkin in there, and I'm gonna set this place on fire.
All my games lost today. Yep.
Not dry off, but set it
Ooh,
on
that's some
fire.
nasty turkey.
Shit, the hell with that, bro. Now I can
Man,
understand
you know,
how
arson is
you
so
know,
bad.
like we done seen videos of wrestling fans who done ran in the ring and stuff like that, and you be like, you are an idiot. You know, you deserve to get your ass whooped. You know.
Mm-hmm.
You remember when
Reaves,
old boy ran in there with the Triple H Stone Cold shoot? Hell, Triple H snatched him up and beat the hell out of him.
yeah.
A fan did that?
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, you had some dumbass
And that's
fans
when
over the
Stone
years.
Cold was like a baby face. Triple H was the one who snatched him up. Triple H laid off in that boy's head, man, so many times.
You had some
And like
dumbass fans jump the
NWO, lots
barricade.
of fans tried to jump in there on NWO, and Kevin Nash and them done stumped the hell out of plenty of fans.
I'm surprised there's no stupid ones this year.
I remember back in the '90s and shit like that. If somebody came out that they didn't like fans used to throw trash in the ring.
Yeah. Remember the one
Yep.
fan that tried to run in there when Hogan was NWO and tried to tackle Hogan and they had to beat the hell out of him? The referee was beating him.
Yeah. Like you had a lot of fans back then jumping the barricade, and because you had a lot of fans that was truly invested in this shit, to where their emotions triggered.
Mm-hmm.
You remember the fan who threw the drink on JBL and JBL punched the hell out of him?
I remember one time, Shawn Michaels got a drink thrown at him too when he was going. I think he was in Canada or something like that. He was
He
coming
jumped
down to
over
the
the
ring.
barrier and threw a beer on JBL. JBL turned around and punched the hell out of him, knocked him out.
Yeah, a lot of these motherfuckers don't think these wrestlers gonna hit them back.
Man, you
That's what that
jumped that
is.
barricade, they had the right to defend themselves.
Yeah, you put everybody in danger when you jump the barricade.
Yeah, the whole show stopped. Even if they're wrestling against each other, they defend each other.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
they
You
gonna
don't
stop
have
whatever they
fans jump in
doing.
there doing Royal Rumbles. Like, are you an idiot to jump in there doing a Royal Rumble? All of them turned on him and started beating the hell out of him.
Hey, yo, that's why you know what I'm saying, low-key.
What the hell happened? Where everybody go? I didn't get no goodbye. See, y'all being disrespectful, man.
It's probably the what's name, bro. My
Dang,
thing,
bro, where they left? Wait, what
they'll
the
be
hell?
back. The what's name be shutting down.
Bro, where they
What?
went, bro? Eric was just here. Humble was just here. What
We
the
started
heck?
talking about wrestling.
That's crazy. They all left out of nowhere. That's wild.
Man, see, this is why I be like, fuck these streams, man.
No, they'll be right back, man. No, it don't take that long to play with that Vaseline and come right back.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, I
Hey,
don't know if I'm going live tomorrow. I really don't do back-to-back games.
hey, Angry, what's up? What's up? What you think? What's going on with your
You ain't gonna do that
bro?
Dallas game?
I might do a post game.
Man, that Dallas game gonna be off the hook.
All right, yeah, I'll go live for it.
Yeah, man. You know that's gonna be a big televised game right there, just cause Luka going home.
If Luka plays and not suspended, I'll go live for it.
He ain't suspended, bro. He ain't suspended. And if they do look at that today, like you said, they're gonna rescind that.
Yep.
They rescinded Draymond's tech, and he was screaming at the damn referee.
To this day, they still haven't rescinded Tim Duncan's technical foul. All he did was laugh.
Yeah, that's all he did too. He just laughed at my man. He didn't say nothing. But that just like how y'all was just saying though. You should referees shouldn't be able to give somebody a technical foul because they in their feelings.
That's
You ain't
all it
part of the
be.
game. You know what I'm saying? You ain't out here getting beat on and smacked in the face and the hands, man.
What you was gonna ask me, lad?
No, so what you think? What you think will happen in the draft? And like, you know, your Steelers. What y'all think y'all gonna do?
Oh God.
We might need to get somebody. We gotta get a defensive line. We gotta get a quarterback for the future, like somebody we can just stick with.
Ain't y'all
And I don't
bringing in
know.
Aaron Rodgers?
I don't even know why they keep waiting on Aaron Rodgers. To tell you the truth,
That's who they gonna
like
bring in there. They
this
gonna let
dude
him
is.
go. They gonna let him go through his little darkness retreats and all that stuff, and sit there and do peyote all summer, and then y'all gonna bring him in there,
I mean, they act like this nigga is 25, 26 years old. This
For
dude is.
real.
and they gonna keep acting like that because he's
What
Aaron
pick?
Rodgers.
Hey, yo, what pick? What pick do y'all have from the draft?
I want to say our first pick is the 21st.
Mm-hmm.
Man, so I mean, y'all could move up though, because they was if the Saints don't get Shador right, or one of those teams, y'all could probably move up
They got
since y'all don't have
Shador.
a
The
quarterback.
drafts change every day though. LOD. They got Shador dropping to the second round.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like they don't see him.
Shador probably end up with my Raiders.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Second
probably.
yeah.
round after we get Ashton Genty, the first round.
Oh yeah, because Tom Brady. You think Tom Brady gonna have a say?
I know we gonna get Ashton Genty or Dion's other damn son in the first round if we move up.
I think what's the
We
name to
got
have
draft
more of a say.
assets to move up.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all probably got more than Dolphins and the Steelers.
I
So we
think
can
Pete.
stay right where we at and get Ashton Genty. And
I think Pete
Shador's
Carroll
dropping to the second round.
gonna have a
So
big
yeah,
say so in that.
we can get Shador and put him behind old boy who they bringing over here from Seattle.
Yeah,
Let him learn behind him.
yeah, that was smart. Yeah, and then but like Tom Brady, he not gonna have no say because he gonna be in the
Yeah, he is. Tom Brady is a co-owner of the team, man.
yeah, but like don't he do like the announcing and stuff like for the
No, man,
commentators?
he owns stock in Vegas Raiders now.
Mm,
That's
He
crazy.
makes business
How
decisions with the team. He the one who brought in Pete Carroll.
got you.
that's crazy how the starter of the Tuck rule went over there.
Yeah, but we know how we know Pete Carroll ain't no idiot. Pete Carroll know how to build a football team.
Yeah, and the defense.
he
Yes,
he
Pete Carroll is no idiot.
he's gonna have say
He
so
ain't
in
no
that
damn
draft.
dumbass John Gruden.
Yeah,
I'm sure part of his deal is gonna be he have a lot of say so in who they draft.
He got
yeah.
full he got full carte blanche to do whatever the fuck he want to do.
Where's hey Detroit? Do y'all still have that dude that safety named Abram?
No,
Abraham?
we got rid of Abrams, man, like 3-4 years ago. His busted bum ass. He went over there to I believe he went over to Kansas City and they might have got rid of him.
Okay.
what
He went
pick
over
what
there with
pick y'all
Mahomes
got
and he
picking
went over there
on?
with Mahomes in there. He might have got him a fucking ring. Nah, shit.
What pick the Dolphins got?
We got pick 13.
Y'all getting a quarterback, huh?
No,
Yeah,
no.
but the Dolphins is getting the but what's his name? But what's his name is out of there, and it's a rumor that he might be trying to come to the Raiders.
Who?
Tyreek
You
Hill?
the wide Tyreek Hill?
See, that's weird because like I think we might be even trading Shador. I mean to Hill
You can't
because
trade him. He can go wherever he wants to. He's a free agent.
yeah,
He gonna go to Vegas to get some more baby mamas.
Yeah. Well, and why wouldn't he? Wouldn't Las Vegas fit his goddamn big ego personality?
He
Think
might help
about it,
bring fans to
Angry.
that stadium.
It fits his personality.
He might help.
he perfect for fucking Vegas. That's how he act.
Yes. He just got to have a good quarterback to go alongside him.
Well, he got an old boy from Seattle throwing to him.
Who? Geno Smith?
Yeah, that's who they picked up. That's who gonna be starting.
So y'all the Seattle Raiders right now, huh? Y'all got Geno Smith, Pete Carroll.
Well, you would think that that's what Pete Carroll was gonna do. Everybody thought that we was going after old busted ass Russell Wilson over there in Pittsburgh. We don't want him.
Y'all really don't. Y'all really don't. I'm glad we wasn't paying them. The Broncos were still paying them, basically.
I can see Pete Carroll and Brady and them letting, like I say, Pete Carroll got carte blanche to do whatever he want to. I'm gonna bring somebody in here who know how to run my offense until we get somebody else to replace him.
Yeah.
Ain't
When is the NFL draft?
Kano can't run Pete Carroll's offense.
When is the NFL draft?
Very soon here. Think what? A couple weeks?
In a couple of weeks?
I
NFL
think
draft?
so. I'm not sure. It might. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. I know the last one was here in Detroit. Detroit was packed for them 4 days that it was down there downtown.
You went?
No. I went the first day, and it was just so many people downtown. They had it right downtown. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it was so many people packed down there that I wasn't going. You know how the draft is 4 days, and that just show you how that it wasn't no violence or nothing the whole time, and it was just a nice time, man. But it was just very packed. Detroit very small downtown. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you get a whole bunch of people in just that one particular area. Traffic ain't even moving.
How far is Detroit from Flint?
About 100 miles, 75, about 75 miles.
Okay.
Flint's up in the eastern part of Michigan. Up here where I'm at, I'm about 55 miles out at the end of the 94 freeway in Port Huron. So Flint is the next county over from me.
Okay.
Hey, it's people talking about the Dolphins need to trade down. I don't know.
When is the draft, Lakers all day?
Like 25th or 24th, around there.
Oh, 25th? Yeah, so
25th
that's
or
what, a couple
24th.
weeks, right?
Yeah, it's a couple weeks.
Yeah.
So they trying to I mean, I think
They usually try to have it when it's a little bit warm. So, because they know people going to be outside.
yeah, but it's gonna be in Wisconsin where the Packers play.
Oh, man, it might be cold as hell up here, bro. We had snow blowing today in the Midwest.
I was in Pennsylvania like 5 years ago, and it was snowing in April.
Yeah, hey, man, you live in Michigan, that's and anywhere in the Midwest, that's just how it is, bro. Wisconsin, Chicago, Milwaukee, you know what I'm saying? Minnesota, any of these places, man, we live off the Great Lakes. So you don't never know when it's going to stop.
Y'all summer's not that hot, huh?
No, our summers, this is the Midwest. You sit with humidity. 100, if it's 80 degrees in Michigan, it's really 110.
Damn.
That's when we have heat advisories up here in the Midwest where they tell you need to go check on your grandparents or stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
People who can't get up out their damn house because people burn up in their house down here in the Midwest.
Yeah, we be getting those notifications too. Checking over.
California though is different. I live half my life in Cali. It's different. 100 degrees in Cali is 100 degrees.
It is.
100 degrees in Michigan is really 120. Because you got you gonna have a humidity of 10, 15 degrees out there, and you ain't gonna be able to breathe, bro. It's almost like somebody got their hand over your throat. If you ain't got a fan or air conditioning in your house, you burning up, dude.
Lakers all day. How hot do it get in Miami?
In the summertime, it gets like 97, 97,
Miami got that
98.
muggy ass fucking swampy weather.
It gets like 98, 97 degrees.
So
Yeah, my homeboy live up
it
there
make
in
you feel
St.
kind of sticky.
Augustine.
It'd be hot, sticky. Like you go outside, it'd be
It
like
depends where you live in Miami.
sweaty. Yeah, you stay there for like you go outside for like 15 minutes. Just stay outside. Just don't do. You can just
Yeah,
get hot.
you live up there by
Start hot.
Orlando, or you live up there by Orlando or Tampa. That's that muggy ass swampy heat.
Oh no. Miami, like over here where Miami Fort Lauderdale.
Yeah, Miami South Beach. That's that beach heat. He it's just like Cali. but the ocean be like a jacuzzi. That's why you got so many great white sharks.
Hmm.
The ocean is warm as hell.
I'm scared of the ocean, man.
You in Cali, man. You scared of the water?
I'm scared of the ocean.
Yeah, but the ocean is nothing to play with, boy. It's nothing to play with.
Like
Man,
you could be going in there for a friendly family swim,
I
and
love the water.
a big ass octopus just pull you down under there.
Shit, I love the water.
It's not
Fuck
even
it.
octopus, bro. It can be like a whole wave just come and take you out.
Shit, I like to surf. I love the water. I miss Cali.
It just now imagine being on. I'd be scared as fuck being on the ocean at night. Like I don't understand how people can just be in a boat and just sleeping out there in the ocean, middle of the ocean.
Yeah, I
Like
can't do that, bro.
I'd be terrified.
Yeah, I
You
can't do
be
that.
terrified. You in the boat.
Yeah,
That
but we
shit can
don't know
sink.
sink that you
Man,
don't
that
know like a big.
motherfucker.
You
y'all
saw
don't watch
Gilligan's
too many,
Island.
y'all don't watch too many motherfucking movies, dude.
You saw Gilligan's Island, right?
Yeah, I love
yeah,
that show.
yeah. I
The
mean, but
Professor and
you talking about
Marianne.
cats who taking their asses out there like, if you ever watch like Wicked Tuna or stuff like that, that's different. You going out there 30 and 40 miles out there in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah, I can't do that.
So anything can happen. You 30, 40 goddamn miles out there in the middle of the water, man. You ain't even
Nah,
looking at land no more.
yo, bro, I love watching Wicked Tuna and all that stuff. That's my, boy, I love that show.
Be
Now the
watching Duck
worst place to
Dynasty too.
get the worst place to be stuck out in the damn boat is where he live, angry, up there in Miami. If you out there and you get and something happened to you, the current of Miami is taking you right to the Antarctic.
See, or
That's
you
where
might
the
end up in,
current
or you
flow.
might
That's
end
where
up
the
in,
current goes from Miami. It take you to Antarctica.
Yeah, and
or
plus, you know what I'm saying? Why like low key, it's like here, it's like it gets so hot because you saying we're like next to the core of my. I mean the freak. What's the thing called? That little heat thing that's like underneath the sun, underneath the
Well,
ocean.
where Miami is where the most warm water and the most cold water in the oceans
Yeah,
mix.
yeah. So it's like,
It's called it's the ocean it's the ocean current type. So
yeah.
it's one of the strongest, if not the strongest in the world, because you pull into the Antarctic.
Mm-hmm. But
That's
like
why
a
if you out there in the middle of Miami, in the middle of that water, you gone, dude.
you gonna end up in Cuba somewhere.
Yeah, you're going to the Antarctic. You're gonna get caught up in the damn current. That's why
no,
when
but
that
they got
football player got stranded out there, about 10 years back, and they knew you ain't gonna find them.
no, you're not.
Oh, you
You're
talking about that
definitely
Raider
not.
player and that Buccaneer
Yeah, you
player?
ain't gonna find them. That's it, man.
Yeah, I mean, sure, it's nothing to play with.
If them
Even
goddamn sharks out there don't get you first.
yeah, those even yeah, those
What was
sharks
what
You ain't
them.
nothing but floating fish bait out there in the middle of the ocean, brother.
what was them dudes'
Eventually
names?
a shark gonna come and get you.
What was them dudes' names that got stranded? The football players.
I don't know. It was a whole bunch of them. They boat it went down. It was offensive linemen and shit, and it was a whole bunch of people.
See, that's what I mean, man. We wasn't meant to be in the water or in the air. Like,
You ain't meant to take your goddamn boat when you get it and go take your ass out there 50 miles in the water. That's what you ain't meant to do.
right?
You can take your boat out there and anchor where you can still see the land, right?
No,
Yeah.
no, no.
Well, then
Even
there you go. You don't go no further and anchor your damn boat where you can't see the land or where you can't shoot a damn flare and the land see you.
no, but it's not even
Them
that. I mean,
niggas
like,
want to go out there way 100 miles out there in the middle of the water, try to impress chicks. Something happened and now you fucked.
yeah, even with this freaking baseball player that used to play baseball for the Marlins, he was in the ocean. He was on the boat at nighttime, right? So like what they did was, I
They
think
was fishing.
saying,
They
like
was deep water fishing.
they were not they were I don't even know what they were. They was like in the
They
ocean
was deep. They
adult,
was deep. They was deep water
and they were
fishing. When you deep water fishing, you got to go way out. They was trying to get marlin and stuff like that.
and they said like and when they were coming back to land, they couldn't see because it's dark, and they hit the rocks,
Yeah,
and
they ran.
one
They
of the
ran across the
dudes,
reef.
yeah, one of the dudes died. The football player, I mean baseball players, the pitcher, he died because the boat hit the rocks.
You remember that one
Yeah,
baseball
Yeah,
player that was, I
huh?
forgot his name. He was a baseball player. I think he played for the Nationals or something like that.
What?
Whoever that Washington team is, where he went to go fly a plane and crashed.
Oh, you
Oh,
talking
yep.
about
Yeah, I remember that.
what's that man name? He was a good
When
pitcher
I
too.
remember when Payne Stewart, the golfer, he was flying his plane to the tournament and he died.
Yeah, see, I'm not doing none of that, man. Like, if I'm getting in a plane, I'm hiring a pilot that can fly. I ain't about to do nothing myself.
Dion always flew himself to all his games. He got his pilot's license and flew himself to all his games.
I seen a Instagram video, I say about a year or two ago, where Ludacris was flying his plane.
Yeah, some cats be getting their plane license so they can fly themselves. I wouldn't.
Yeah.
A Cessna's different. Something happened in the Cessna. I'm jumping out the motherfucker.
Which one? You
It's
talking about the
a
small
Cessna
planes?
ain't nothing but a 2-engine plane. Something happened with that. You can just have your parachute on and jump the fuck on out of it.
Which one?
You can't jump
Hold
out
on.
no passenger plane or you gonna get sucked in the engine.
Wait. You talking about like the little small planes?
Yeah, a little small ass Cessna plane, you can jump out that motherfucker, man. You can
No,
just open up the damn door like a car and jump your
nah.
ass right on out
No,
of
you
here.
can't, bro. Listen, do you know how many plane crashes that be over here in Miami, bro? Like
Because
there was
they
one down the
dumbasses don't
street.
jump out the plane, they keep trying to fly it.
They be down the street. There was one that almost hit the freaking school and
Yeah, see,
landed in
that's
the
them
park.
dumbass ignorant people who done got a Cessna license.
About them small planes.
Yeah,
Yeah, those
yeah.
small planes yeah, bro. Those ones that be
Yeah,
freaking
but
flying
see,
over the
like he
houses.
said, they done hit the plane hit the school. That nigga jumped out the plane.
Yeah.
He just put the damn plane over someplace that he wasn't supposed to. Generally, if you know you finna bail out your plane, you gonna put it over somewhere where you know that plane gonna come down and not kill nobody.
Oh no, listen, bro. There was one time there was on the news, right? You know how it's saying, okay, look, there was a car, right? It was the airport was there, the car was in the neighborhood flying. This plane came out of nowhere. It was going down and
Oh yeah, I seen that on the news. That you know,
hit the car and blew up the car and killed the people in the car.
it blew him up too.
Yeah. So those planes, bro, I don't mess with those planes. They're too small for me. Mm-mm.
Well, okay, well that little tall ass plane you can jump out. Okay, if me, you, and Angry, if me, you, and Angry inside of one of them big ass goddamn passenger planes, it don't make a difference if me and you got a damn parachute unless we can jump out the back of it. You try to jump out one of them emergency exits, you getting sucked right into the engine.
And it gets shredded up.
Yeah. Straight up.
Shit, nigga, shredded ain't even the word.
We about to be
You're gonna turn into like a mist.
Nigga, your ass is gonna be human air.
Yeah. Like there's no coming back from that. Like you,
No, the only way you can jump out of planes like that and stuff is out the back.
yeah.
You got to jump away from the engines. Hell, you hit the goddamn plane if you did miss the damn engine.
He said you gonna be human air.
Yeah, your ass, your ass would be, nigga, you'll be chewed up finer than goddamn motherfucking than Moach.
I mean, you would. I've seen it happen on movies before. You know that kind of death. Like
Yeah, it's quick.
it's so quick you won't feel it. It's so quick. Pause. But
It's quick. You know what I mean? You ain't gonna suffer, you know.
I mean, your family will, but you ain't.
I mean, you just had a burial in there, straight up, because it ain't nothing left.
Nothing. Nothing. And that's crazy because I think that's another one of my fears too. Like when it's my time to go, I
How
can't
you
have a
gonna
proper
go?
I can't have a proper service because my body is gone.
Oh, yeah, yeah, that scares a lot of
Like
family
I had
members.
like I died in the ocean and I got swallowed up by a shark
Well, you just had
or
your burial. You had a burial by sea, like Navy men.
yeah.
They just go to the spot of your burial where they thought you drowned. That's how that worked.
Yeah, well, all right, yo. I got to charge my phone, y'all boys. I'll talk
Shit,
to y'all.
drowning is fast. That's
All
quick.
right, man.
Yeah, I think that's the worst death, though.
Nah,
Drowning.
man, you take a deep gulp of breath and that's it. Burning up take all day.
Yeah.
That's why you watch people and stuff, even Lord rest their souls during 9/11 and
Mm-hmm.
stuff, jumping out the goddamn tower because a human will jump before they burn.
Yeah, true. But then I don't know, bro. I don't think I can jump out the building and I'm gonna just,
If it's fire behind your ass, your body, your mind will rationalize. Well, you know what? Maybe I can jump and I'll live. But if I stay here with the fire, I know I'm gonna burn up.
damn, but like,
That just
just
made me
me,
think back to when I was 6 years old and I was drowning.
just me.
Angry at me.
I can't deal with nigga nonsense, bro. You out here thinking about
Nah,
negative stuff.
nah, for real. I was drowning. I was in a pool. I was in a pool with my dad and my uncle, and I was drowning, and my uncle pulled me out.
For real. Dang, that's
My
Yeah.
wild.
punk ass motherfucking manager in California and shit. When I first moved to Cali, he threw me in the pool.
Oh hell no, man.
Well, he was teaching me to swim, right?
Yeah.
And I learned how to doggy pedal, but I would never go off the wall. So one day, like 2, 3 weeks and shit went on, that nigga pushed me in the goddamn pool, dog. I swam my ass all the way to the other side, but I tried to kill that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But but after that point, shit, I was Gucci, man. Shit, I was hitting the ocean then. Cause as a kid coming from Michigan and stuff, cats want you ain't swimming nowhere. You know, we weren't swimming, but when you get to LA, you get to Cali, you seeing all these women out there in the goddamn water. You like, I gotta figure out how the fuck I can get out there.
You got tossed in the pool and graduated to the ocean.
Man, that motherfucker pushed me in that goddamn pool, dog. I chased his ass all around that goddamn apartment complex. I tried to kill his ass. I swam my ass from the deep end though, all the way to till you get to the point of the pool where you can put your feet down and jump your ass all the way. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? By that time he was laughing and shit. And he was the manager's son, so it wasn't really nothing I could do. You know, like, this motherfucker. But I was like, shit. I was like, that was his way of like, nah, motherfucker, get your ass off that wall. You know, you can swim now. You just too scared, to do it. And when I was forced to do it, nigga, I got my ass over there.
Yeah.
I got my
It's
ass
cra-
over there in that goddamn shallow end quick than a motherfucker, dog.
it's crazy. It's crazy how you live. You say you lived half your life in California,
Yeah, half
but
in Cali, half in
All right,
Michigan.
y'all boys. I'm out.
you. All
All
right,
right,
man.
brother.
You
Yeah,
you
half and
you.
half, cause my mom and stepdad lived in LA and they moved to LA in the 80s and stuff, cause my stepdad worked for Department of Water and Power. So wherever he would get transferred, we had to move to. So first we moved to New Jersey. And we lived in Jersey for about a year. And then We moved to Hawaii. We lived in Hawaii for a year. Then he got transferred to California, and they was down there for like 30-some years.
Yeah, because I brought that up because like when you talk, you could tell you spend time in both places. Like the way you say stuff, you can say, "Oh, okay, he's from Cali, he's from L.A."
And
And
then you can hear my
when you say
Michigan in
yeah,
there.
you can hear the Michigan too.
Yeah. 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 I grew up in the Valley, homie. Van Nuys.
Yeah, I passed through Van Nuys a lot. I never lived there. I passed through there
Yep.
a lot.
That's why I went to junior high. Fulton Junior High. My sisters used to go to Sepulveda Junior High. Them
Over
the
to
two,
junior high.
them the two biggest junior high schools in Van Nuys. And then the high schools in Van Nuys was Birmingham High School and stuff. I went to Birmingham for about a semester before I
Hmm.
came back to Michigan.
So
And
is Michigan where you
we
go?
lived in Encino. We lived in Burbank. We lived over there by Monroe High School.
So is Michigan gonna be your final state?
I ain't got no choice. My mom moved back. So yeah, I'm stuck up here until if something happened to my mother or my father, I'm out of here. I don't like Michigan. It make me feel old. It's not as much to do. I'm for real, dog. California spoil you because I'm an athlete and I like to keep on the move. When you in Michigan and shit, wintertime come around, it ain't really nothing you can do unless you're going into a gym or a center. California, man, you always outside. It's always something to do.
Hmm.
Michigan make you feel like life ain't going nowhere. California, when you move to places like Cali and shit, like I try to tell my friends here in Michigan, California is a whole different life than Michigan. You would think you on a whole nother planet. Cause it's always something going on, and you got a melting pot of friends that you got.
So was it really New Detroit stamping?
New Detroit, who?
Stamping, like when they did the bumpers, or was that just part of the movie?
That's just part of them. Oh, you talk about Detroit stamping? Yeah, that's a real factory.
Okay.
They make license plates. It's a steel factory.
I remember in the movie.
Most cats don't like to work there though because it's a steel foundry factory. Hot goddamn metal getting poured in that motherfucker. You and that bitch burning up, dude.
I remember in one part of the movie, his mom boyfriend said only ex-cons and welfare moms work there. Is that true?
You talking about on 8 Mile, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, hell yeah. Shit, it's a steel plant. Everybody can't work there. Cause everybody ain't gonna be dealing with them goddamn hours and burning up in that motherfucker. Shit, I'm just keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? Most cats can't deal with that type of shit, dude. It's burning up in that motherfucker.
Yeah, I know I can't do it.
It's a steel foundry plant. You know what I'm saying? It ain't fucking cool in here. And hell, welfare moms, they gotta have a life too.
Yeah.
Can't stand on the corner all day long. Gotta get a check. Shit, dude, it's bad out here for a pimp. Well, guess it's bad out here for hookers too. Hookers gotta get day jobs now and get checks.
Eesh.
I know hookers do work at McDonald's, nigga. Shit.
Shit,
During,
yeah.
they work at McDonald's during the day.
How much do McDonald's pay an hour out there?
$12.50.
Okay.
That's what they start you off with. $12.50. All the
That's about
restaurants
20.
down here, all the restaurants out here start you at $12.50.
I think it's like $20 out here in Cali for McDonald's.
And that's more than most of that. That's more than 80% of what the factory starts you off with down here.
20?
12.
Oh,
That's
12?
more than what most of the factories start. Most of the factories only start you off at 10. And then
They
they
want
want to
you to
give you these. They want to give you these little premiums every 3-4 months and shit, where they give you a quarter or 50 cents.
they want you to starve out there. They want you to
Yeah.
starve and burn up.
No, they want to work your fucking ass into a goddamn grave, angry. Shit, that's what they want to do.
And they hire people, I'm sure they hire the people that know that they gonna not, they don't want to leave the place because they ain't got nowhere
These
else to go.
factories is in communities. They Port Huron's a small community. It's a lot of factories here. So the people who work at them are the people who live in these communities. So they already know that these factories are the communities depend upon working in these factories and in these shops. So
Hmm.
and none of them are unionized. So they can treat your ass any way they want to.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Ain't none of them union. It's only like it's about 15, 16 factories up here, but only 2 or 3 of them are union. And if you black, they working your ass at midnight anyway.
Have a good night, EQ.
They try to have a good night, E. They try to take your motherfucking life away and shit. They either working your ass and shit at 3 o'clock or midnights. So that you don't have no life, no nightlife.
Now they want you to just think about the plant and only the plant.
That's it. You go buy them plants and stuff in the morning, you see 5 and 6 goddamn cars. So why you ain't got people in there in the daytime? Because you're trying to
Hmm.
keep them shifts for the people that you want to put on them. If you go by there during the afternoon, it look like a day. It look like it's a swap meet.
Damn.
And it's only getting worse. We getting plants is getting laid off and shut down with all these tariffs. So
Oh yeah.
it's only gonna get worse with that. So it is what it is. Votes have consequences.
Oh
12
man.
trillion, 12 trillion out the door and counting. I guess that's a good businessman.
EQ said he worked at 3 a.m. in the shipping yards.
Hell yeah. My homeboy should be working. Some cats like midnight shifts. That ain't never been my thing. You know what I'm saying? I want to. I like to go into work in the mornings and get my day done.
That's me. I
You
like
know?
working those hours too.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be. I'm not no afternoon or no midnight guy. That's for young cats. Let them do that shit.
Go in like at 5 or 6 in the morning and get it done.
Yeah, yeah. I'm like that, angry. Hell, I like to get on in there and be out of there about 2:33 in the afternoon.
Yep. Get to chill or run errands when I'm done.
Hell, I still got time to go home, take a nap, and still have a fucking productive day.
And you can run errands if you have to.
Yeah, if you got work afternoons and midnights, it's like soon as I get off work and you wake up, it's like I'm back at work.
Yep. Because you're gonna be asleep the whole time you get off, and then by the time you get up, it's gonna be
Exactly.
time to go back.
And some cats, I mean, I don't know, maybe it's just me. Even if I am tired at work, when I get right home, I can't go right to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna still sit up for a minute.
That's me.
So,
I'll probably be up to like 3 in the morning or something like that if I get off at
yeah,
midnight.
yeah, it'll mess my whole schedule up or how my body function, and that's not
Yeah.
healthy. That's when cats get unhealthy.
Mm-hmm.
These niggas, I'm not gonna let these motherfuckers kill me.
That's why they call it graveyard shift.
Man, most of these factories in the graveyard shift, they ain't doing shit. They sleeping in the goddamn. They sleeping all day long. They get free money, and they get blamed on the day shift. I know cats on the graveyard shift. They be at Walmart grocery shopping on the clock.
Damn.
Yeah, ain't nobody in the front office there at nighttime. Who there to watch them?
I guess nobody.
All the supervisors in the front office people are there when? In the morning. Them cats be in their car sleep, grocery shopping at the club. They be for real. I'm serious.
Man.
On the clock. They come back in the morning when you coming in on your morning shift and come pulling back up in the parking lot and go in there and punch out.
Man.
Then when you had the meetings, they'll blame the morning shift for production not happening. You be like, Midnights ain't putting up no production. What you talking about here?
EQ said he be at the donut shops.
Yeah, cats be at the donut shop. They be at the crib and shit, chilling with their girl. My homeboy had a van. They used to be in the van looking at TV, smoking blunts. He'll wake up when he hear the morning shift car start pulling in the parking lot. Then he'll jump on out the van and shit, go back in there and punch out.
Right.
Like these niggas ain't did nothing. They ain't did nothing all night. Until they start looking at them cameras. That's when they start firing cats.
There's cameras everywhere at jobs.
Yeah, that's what started happening. They start looking at them cameras and start seeing, like, what the hell is going on here? This nigga punched in and went to his van for 9 hours. Because we work 12-hour shifts.
Out there asleep.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it ain't like when you take advantage, you really taking advantage. You know what I'm saying? We work 12-hour shifts. So you don't punch there for an hour and went out there for 11 hours and got in your car.
But won't they know you didn't do no work? Like,
they're going there and do the little bit of work. Know what I'm saying? Then hit a button on the machine, break the machine down on purpose. So a maintenance got to come over there and just do a little bit of work, because most of the work fall on the day and the afternoon shift.
yes, they be having a plan out.
Yeah, so they just come in there and just be they live off. If the day and the afternoon shift putting up stupid numbers, then they ain't really got to do nothing. Ain't nobody paying attention to what they do, and then ain't nobody in the front office. Ain't no human resources there at 12 o'clock at night, and nobody in that front office. They all at the crib. So if you got a supervisor, if it's only like 2 supervisors in there, if you got 2 supervisors in there that allow their workers to do that, then they gonna do it. Supervisor used to be in there putting booger sugar up his nose, so he didn't care what everybody else did. He used to sell them the booger sugar. Yeah, so they didn't care. Like Eric say, cats be at the donut shop, be at Walmart, they'd be all over the place. Free money.
And them donut shops be open early in the morning, like at 4 in the morning sometimes.
Man, California, you just don't know what you want to eat. That's what I miss about Cali too. Nothing closes. In the Midwest, if you don't have a Coney Island around you, you ain't gonna get nothing to eat at a certain time of night. But pretty much every place in Michigan got Coney Islands. Except up here, they got them, but they close. In Detroit, Coney Islands don't close 24/7, 365 days.
Is that like a chili dog place, right?
Yeah, Coney Island is chili dogs, hamburgers, chili fries. You know what I'm saying? They got Coney Islands all over the city, pretty much everywhere in Michigan. But they don't close. Most of them don't close. You know, they open 24 hours. The one in my neighborhood that I grew up around, I mean, cats who used to be out hustling and stuff like that, and they ain't even got families and stuff on holidays and stuff. Even on Christmas, the Coney Island open.
They be trying to get their money.
Yeah. Nowadays, you got these cats that are closing 8, 9 o'clock, stuff like that. But that's because they don't want them to be hangouts. Most Coney Islands, when I was a kid, when I was a teenager, your grandparents didn't want you to be up there as much as you know, no more than what you needed to, because they was dope hangouts. You know, cats to just sell they dope and stuff from there. They'll hustle from there. Sit there by the video game, pop quarters in the video game, and have all their custos meet them at the Coney. Or people will ditch school and chill out at the Coney and play video games. You know what I'm saying? That's what truant officers used to catch you when school started. That's be the first place they go by is the Coney. Can't do that no more. They ain't never had Coney Islands in Cali, but you don't need them because it's a lot of my favorite places in California was the Mexican stands.
Or like them outside trucks.
Hell yeah. No, them Mexican taco stands and shit.
Oh, the ones where you got to order outside?
Yeah, hell yeah. One of my favorite ones was in San Diego. I used to get me a carne asada burrito and shit. Oh my God, I missed that damn place. It never closed. It was open 24/7, 365 days a week. The place never closed. It sat right across the street from Jack in the Box. Never closed.
Yeah, carne asada burritos always been good to me.
Hell yeah. With that sour cream and guacamole?
Yeah.
Well, you could get it two ways at that place. You could either get the burrito, which was big as hell, or you could get it over the hot nacho chips. They'll take the chips, dip them in the grease, pull them out, put the steak meat and all the ingredients over the hot chips. You get it that way too. We used to leave TJ, man. Get back from TJ. Hit that damn place like 3 in the morning. Man, you know, whenever you go to Tijuana, don't it always seem like you just lose complete track of time? You know, you'll get there at 8 o'clock, and then when you leave, and you be like, "What time is it?" 6 in the morning. You be like, "Damn, we've been over here that damn long, dog." Because they don't keep no clocks nowhere in TJ. They don't want you to look at the time.
Yeah,
So by the time you get, yeah, because the clubs don't close. You don't even know you've been in the club that long.
It's like how they do in Vegas or casinos in Vegas where they don't put no clocks in there.
Oh no! They don't want you looking at no clocks at the casino. Chicago like that too. Chicago, the clubs only close for an hour and a half, and then they reopen. They close at 2 in the morning, and then they reopen back at 4 in the morning. That's why cats and stuff in Chicago or New York, if a cat out there in that club scene like that, a chick might not see her goddamn boyfriend and shit for 48 hours. He'd just be sitting up in the damn club at the spot. Wow. They treat him like it's a house. Because if the club only closed for an hour and a half, then what a guy gonna do? They're gonna go eat for an hour and a half and then go right back to the club.
Exactly. Finish where they left off.
Yeah, they gonna go right here. Like, I ain't seen this nigga in 52 hours. That's when cats get booted up out the crib. That's when you be seeing that New York stuff when girls be throwing nigga shit out the window. And cats be standing on the block laughing. You ain't been home in 36 hours. Nigga been at the after hours, nigga.
Man,
that booty get to shaking, boy. Motherfuckers. That's what my daddy say. Yeah, shake that booty in front of y'all stupid asses, and y'all just lose all track of time.
He up there smelling like women and carne asada burritos.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Nigga ain't took a bath, ain't brushed his teeth. Nigga been doing shots of Hennessy and shit for 42 hours straight.
He got alcohol poisoning and an upset stomach.
That nigga just got paid on Friday and shit. He done spent about half his check up in this motherfucker.
Man.
Nigga get all talking about, baby, they didn't pay me nothing this week.
Like, yeah, right. Your job called, nigga. I know what you got paid.
Nigga, I seen your damn check. You worked 70 hours this week. How you only come home with $300? What the hell you been doing? Tricking.
Spend like $1,500 at the club, man.
Tricking.
All them bottles.
That's called tricking. That's what that shit's called.
Yeah,
Cast up in
exactly
there popping bottles like they JC, like you Jay-Z or something, nigga. You work at a construction site. You better get a grip.
What it is.
Jay-Z and them don't wake up in the morning and think about the money that they spent. You do. Like my daddy and them always say, don't try to act like that your name is Jones when your last name is John. Trying to hang out with the Joneses. There's been plenty of times when I was younger, some of the money that the old school cats that I be at the bar with, and these niggas is spending, they spending racks. I can't do that.
Man.
And I ain't trying to either.
Even if I had the money, I wouldn't.
Hell no. I done seen cats and stuff throw 20 and 30 grand and stuff in strip bars and stuff like that.
Yeah. I can't do that. I wouldn't be able to look at myself in the mirror.
Hey, to tell you the truth, when they used to do that angry, I used to be sitting up picking the money that fell off damn stage. Shit.
Hey man, that's a genius move. I never would have thought of that. Don't they got like cameras looking at you though? Well, I think you went out. I think Detroit went out. He'll come back though. But until he comes back, man, I'm gonna talk about this game that happened to keep y'all entertained until Detroit come back. I think his sound went out. As y'all can see on the screen, man, that referee that ejected Luka Dončić, his name is JT Orr, man. He fucked up the
JT Orr.
vibe. Yeah, he fucked up the vibe. He fucked up the game. And like he really
And he even got to sit in front of a camera and answer for that shit either.
Nah, he don't. I think all refs should. When they make
Reporters should
questionable
be able
calls.
to ask him like, yeah, the reporter should be able to ask him like, why did you do that shit?
Yeah. It should be put in a contract that they gotta start doing that. I'm surprised
Yeah.
the I'm surprised the Players Association never really brought that up.
I don't know why.
And
I don't know why the players don't force it in the contract. If
that's
I
what
was
I'm
the
saying.
players, or the president of the players union, I would say no. I want this in the contracts. I want these referees to have to get in front of the cameras and talk, just like we have to get in front of the cameras and talk.
Exactly.
And if they say ignorant stuff about the players, I want them to get fined, just like we get fined if we say something about the calls and stuff during these interviews. If we say anything about the referees' calls during the interviews when we're asked by the reporters that y'all provide to us, who try to bait us into saying shit, then we get fined.
Right.
But he just get to lead the game, get in his car, and go home.
Like nothing happened.
Like nothing happened. Referees live in all sports live a very anonymous life. They don't let people know most people don't know what they do and who they are. Because they people will kill their ass, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Unless you
saying?
like, unless you like one of those. Unless you
It'd be
like one
like
of
that
those.
movie and stuff, that Celtic Pride movie. A referee will get, you can get kidnapped, any type of thing.
Yeah, unless you one of those.
Somebody might have bet on the team and they mad at you because you made a certain call or something. That person might kill you.
Unless you one of those high profile referees, they ain't gonna know
And
who
they
you
don't
are.
go nowhere, though. They don't go nowhere.
Yeah.
Or they go to the same places where other people hang out. They do what they do. But they don't
Right.
have like real social lives. You don't see no referees on TV walking down the red carpet.
Nah. You don't.
They don't want people to know what they do.
Nor do they have shoe deals or anything like that.
None of that type of stuff. You can't have any type of endorsements or anything like that if you're a referee.
That'd be crazy if that happened one day, though.
You can't. That's a confliction of the game. They'll say that you know what I'm saying? What if you playing against a team and all their team is you endorsing Nike and all this team right here wearing Adidas, and it just looks like that you're just making all these calls against this team that's wearing these Adidas shoes.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying? That's a conflict of interest. So referees ain't in no sport allowed to promote nothing. That's why you always see them coming there with the standard referee gear. They can't even dress out of uniform.
I bet it's stressful as hell being a referee.
Yeah. Because even if you just doing your job, people ain't gonna all every fan ain't gonna look at it that way. So that's a dangerous job, dude. Hell, you might as well be a cop. I'm
You might as
serious.
well.
You might as well be a cop. That's a dangerous job, man. In any sport. You out some damn where at a bar or something like that, a fan drunk, mad, they get dude, who you think they gonna go after? The ref.
I heard they got like security everywhere they go, whatever the case.
Probably when they get out there, in that arena, they ain't got no security going home. They ain't got nobody watching them. And they ain't got the money to pay for no security team like you NBA players do.
Nah.
They just, and they ain't getting paid like you either. So you could be the best referee in the NBA. You ain't making more than a third stringer on the NBA team.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't making more than him. They don't pay them a lot of money. So that ain't a conflict of interest.
I gotta look that up to see how much refs get paid.
Probably won't even, they'll probably give you an average. You probably got senior referees who get just a little bit more because they senior referees. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I doubt it ain't no stupid amount of money, bro. It probably ain't no more than the high school coach. It's a humbling job. It ain't meant for you to make a whole bunch of money. It's meant for you to be impartial and fair.
And a lot of times, what's fair.
How would it
It's
look like
not.
to other referees if one referee was making $20 million and we getting paid $10,000? Now that wouldn't look good.
It wouldn't.
So, it's got to be an impartial job, you know. Now we know human beings are not impartial. The thing is we don't know who those referees like in the dark. That's the thing about refereeing. You don't know what referees, what teams they like in the dark. Because referees can't walk around with other teams shit on either. If they do like a team.
I mean, it was already refs out there that was rumored to be, fans of certain teams, like that one ref that
Well,
was in
that's what I'm
Celtics
saying.
fan.
That's why you couldn't be a referee. The NBA wouldn't allow you to be a referee. Because when they went through the vetting process, they'd be like, he had a podcast that was a Lakers podcast. And then number two, you wouldn't be a referee because if you was to be a referee, you couldn't wear no more Laker paraphernalia.
Sure can't.
You can't wear it unless it's indoors in your house with the doors and the windows shut. You can't be seen with it. It'll be a scandal soon as you referee the Laker game. So, I mean, they even got to give up. They even got to get that up in their lives. They can walk around with paraphernalia. And probably even outside that sport too, because that would be a giveaway. Well, yeah, he ain't wearing no NBA stuff, but he got on the New York Yankees jersey. See what I'm saying? So they probably can't wear no paraphernalia or no sport.
Hell no, they can't.
So I wouldn't
Even if
want to
it's
have to
just,
live no. Yeah, I wouldn't want to have to live no life like that. That's like working for the FBI or the CIA. It's certain things you can't do in your life no more.
yeah, even in your normal life, you can't do that.
Yeah, you can't
Stop
do
that.
it. You give up certain privileges to have those jobs. And most of them are social. And most human beings are social. Most human beings are social creatures. So I ain't finna give up my social life to have no fucking job.
I
You
can't
can't
do
even
it.
have an opinion in the damn bar if you having a drink as a referee and voice your opinion. Because you a ref. And it'll be taken out of content.
I wonder
How can
what
you
they
be
get.
a ref and then criticize the refereeing of some other referees who are your favorite team? See what I'm saying?
I wonder what kind of checks they go through. Like, because how would you know if a referee is betting on the game or not?
Dude, oh, they know.
With the
Oh yeah, they
security
know.
checks, like, do they check
No,
their phone?
they finances are under investigation all the time. That's how they can always catch them when they do something out of pocket.
Or they get paid like on a certain debit card or credit card or something?
Well, not just that, but they finances is always under like a under audit. And they'll be like, "How you making this and doing this?" And they know what you get paid as a referee.
Right.
That's why I say referees live humble lives. A referee can't come riding up out his goddamn house and shit with a Maybach. We're gonna be like, "What the fuck is going on here?" You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna happen.
Like you ain't got no NBA Finals games under your
Yeah,
belt, and you got to pay
you
back.
know. And they wouldn't hire a referee who had a family that was a billionaire. Now, I'm quite sure you got some referees that are well off. They might have families that's well off. That's different.
Mm-hmm.
And they can't probably stop them from like, say if you a referee and your side job is you got businesses or you a lawyer or so, they can't do nothing about that.
Right.
But you can't, I'm sure it's stipulations of things that you can't do in your life. It's just like if like my homeboy in Michigan, he used to work with like at certain jobs you got special needs people that can do
Mm-hmm.
their job but they special needs. So
Right.
you have a person that's there that's always there all day long to make sure that they're being treated fair at the job. Like, not say if you got that type of job, like say my boy Ken, if he had got a DUI or something like that, he'll lose that job.
Mm.
If you a social worker and you get a DUI, you'll lose your job. You can't get certain damn law infractions if you a social worker. You get caught with some weed or something like that, you a social worker, you're gonna lose your job. You get a DUI, you a social worker, you're gonna lose your job. Those are things that you signed in your contract. There's certain things you can't do. You can't be working with kids and getting DUIs and shit like that.
Yeah, they're gonna look at you
Certain
as a danger
hospitals
to
will
those
fire you.
kids.
Yeah, certain hospitals will fire you as a doctor. You know what I'm saying? You a doctor. You can't be doing certain things. If you a fireman and stuff like that, it's certain infractions you can't get or you'll lose your job. You know what's worse than selling crack? Getting
What?
caught as a kid setting something on fire. If you got arson on your record, it's certain jobs you can't even get in life. If you got any type of arson on your record, you can't be a fireman. In certain jobs you can't have.
Yeah, arson
Because
is
you an
is a
arson.
arson is a
Yeah.
serious thing.
Yeah. It's certain jobs that you can never have in your life because you got arson on your record. So they'll hire a dope dealer as a fireman, but you can't get it if you're an arsonist. Shit, nigga. There's certain jobs you can never have in your life. And it should be that way.
Yeah.
Now, I wouldn't want to punish nobody and shit that set some garage on fire that was 4 or 5 years old and never did nothing else. I think that's stupid. But, that's what we
Mm-hmm.
do in society. We punish motherfuckers for shit that they done did 15 years ago.
Man, I didn't know about that until I got a job in the school district where they go back your whole life.
Yep. They can even
And I
open
didn't,
up your juvie records if you ain't got them closed.
yeah. So I was like, what the hell? I'm used to filling out applications that say they go back 7 to 10 years. But these motherfuckers go your whole life. It don't matter if you was
At least the school that you working for, I ain't really got no problem with nothing like that, Angry. At least they being cautious on the people that they hiring. It's gonna be around kids.
mm-hmm. And that's what it is.
Anybody who ain't got nothing on their record ain't got nothing to fear.
Yeah, that's really what it is. They make sure the kids are safe and all of that.
Yeah, this is about these kids. It ain't about you. So
Mm-hmm.
anybody who trying to work in the school board shouldn't have nothing to fear about them checking on if you some type of felon or got some type of sexual offense or something in your life. That should be checked.
Yeah, if you got any of those, you definitely ain't going in the school district.
Exactly. We got people who work in the school boards who got them type of things on their records. What is the school doing? Why did you hire these people? You got people who work at Disney up there at Epcot Center. They done busted more than 50 or 60 workers in the last 2 or 3 years messing with kids up there who work at Epcot.
Man,
Yeah, you got sexual offenses that happen up there at Epcot. Now,
that gotta.
how do you slip up and hire somebody up here in Disneyland, Disney World, with these type of offenses, and that slipped by you in the hiring process? And these people finna be around kids.
That gotta be because they know somebody. It has to
I
be
guess
that.
so, man. But hell, even if you hire somebody, it ain't your company. It still got to get to my eyes some way.
Yeah.
And if it don't, then that means I ain't doing my job.
Right. I'm out to going ahead. I gotta get up early in the morning.
Yeah. I got to get up I ain't got to be up tomorrow. I got PTO tomorrow. I had a doctor's appointment today, so I took PTO tomorrow. So paid time off, homie.
There you go.
You get so much a year at my job, and you got to use it up before New Year. So we got like 186 hours worth of PTO.
Mm-hmm.
PTO be the best because you still get paid.
Yeah, it does, man.
For
Might as
my
well use
job,
it.
you got to make sure you put it in. You know, you gotta give people notice. You can't just say, "Oh, I ain't coming into work today. I'm gonna use PTO." No, you got to give somebody some notice, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You got to at least give them 3 days notice,
Mm-hmm.
and then you can use as much as you want. But that come in handy if you got something to do because you're still getting your money for that day. You can come in there and work for 3 hours and have 8 hours left and be like, I'm gonna use my last 8 hours on my PTO. I got a doctor's appointment or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So you still getting your money.
Mm-hmm.
You used to be able to stack that shit, but motherfuckers got clever with them, and now these motherfuckers make you use it. Because you got certain cats and shit who just work hard, and they old school cats. So some of them cats might have 500 and 600 hours worth of it. So
Yeah,
these
those the
motherfuckers
ones.
start saying, "No, y'all gotta use it. You gotta use it up." No, bitch, you don't get the stuff for free. You get it because you come to work on motherfucking time, and then you get so much of it. You see what I'm saying? You earn it,
Mm-hmm.
and either you can use it, or at the end of the year, you can cash all your PTO in and get paid off of it. But most people keep it. Because sometimes you get frustrated at your goddamn boss or your job, don't you? And you need some time to vent. Okay, well, I'm finna take some time to vent. I'm gonna take 3 days off PTO. Shit. Everybody need that vent time.
Well,
Jobs
yeah,
is
you
just like
do.
families, and everybody don't like sitting around everybody in their family all the time.
Yeah, quickly before I go, I knew somebody at a former job I used to work at. He worked there for I think 20 something years at the time, and he accumulated enough time, enough like vacation time to be off for 6 months, and
Yeah,
he never missed a day.
yeah.
So he took that whole 6 months off.
I worked at this one plant up here. and stuff. You know how some plants stay on a point system?
Yeah.
This particular plant gave you 32 points. 32 points, dude. And I used to watch cats get fired because they'd go over their points.
Yeah, I know a certain amount of points for being late, for being absent.
Yeah, every time you late, you get a half a point. You punch in late, you get a half a point. You show up, you don't, you know what I'm saying? But still, it's 32 points, and they wipe the points every 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
So how in the fuck do you go over 32 points in 6 months, motherfucker?
You just don't care about that job. If
Yeah,
that's the
you just
case.
doing stupid shit because you shouldn't be punching in late from your shifts and your breaks and shit every damn day. And then they keep the points on the wall and stuff so you can see your points. Everybody see everybody's points.
Yeah.
So it's like it ain't no excuse. You see how many points you got. And say you get down to the 5th month and you ain't used up none of them 32 points. Well, shit, nigga, I can take the whole month off if I want to. Because we on a 32-point system.
Mm-hmm.
And you only get 1 point for a no call, no show. You see what I'm saying? Now, you're not going to get paid for those days, but they can't fire you either.
Right.
And I'm sure you can't do 32 days and no call, no show. You're going to have to show your ass up and just go home. That's how that's going to work.
Yeah, that's abandonment for sure.
Yeah, yeah. I don't give a fuck you got 32 damn, but you ain't got no points and shit. You're going to have to come in here, say I'm sick or something, then go home. But you ain't going to just be able to say, well, I got 30 fucking points and shit left, and it's only 28 days left in the month. I ain't gonna show up to work for 28 days. You gonna get nigga. I don't think they're gonna let you work that way now.
They definitely ain't gonna let you do that.
Yeah, I don't
Unless you
think they're
was
gonna let you do that, dude.
unless you was on jury duty and you was on jury duty for that long.
Yeah, that can happen. That can
That'd be like
happen
some.
here in Michigan. Because jury duties here in Michigan are notoriously long because you might get put you might get put on a murder trial or some crazy shit like that here in Michigan.
Yeah, I'm
So
still awaiting.
that shit might go on for 6 months.
I'm still waiting to be seeing if I'm gonna get called up because
They gotta
my
pay you.
it kept pushing me back. I was supposed to go in on Monday, and they
They
pushed
gotta
it to
pay you. They
Tuesday.
gotta pay you 80% of what your job pay you, plus your
Yep.
jury duty fees.
Yep.
So it ain't like you ain't getting paid. But I
Yeah, but
wouldn't
I ain't
want to
got.
be sitting up in there and shit. Like say, like that's why some of these trials and stuff they be going through multiple jurors and stuff because some of these trials are last a year or 2 years, and some of them jurors be like, look, I just can't do this no more.
Right.
Like, say if you were subpoenaed to the OJ trial, that shit lasted a long time, bro. Some people be like, I can't do this no more.
Yeah. I every time I went to a jury duty, I never got called up, and I'm happy about that.
I used to tell them that I had diarrhea. That's what I tell them. I tell them I got diarrhea. I can't sit there and stuff. I could be having to shit.
What if I just tell them that I ain't gonna take the shit seriously?
You can tell them that too. You can tell them I'm racist. You can
Yeah,
tell them
but
shit like that. It's a vetting process with that shit. You know what I'm saying? They vetting them. It's a vetting process with that. You tell them some shit like, hey, look here, man. I am a big fan of Adolf Hitler. He's my hero. You say shit like that, you know what I'm saying? I see pink dragons and donkeys and shit like that, and I was just sitting up last night, and me and Mr. Ed was having a conversation about this same shit. Oh, yeah, we need to dismiss him.
They can probably throw me in the nut house if I say that.
No, they can't throw you in the nut house. What they gonna say? We gonna dismiss this witness. That's what they gonna say. We finna dismiss this witness here.
They might say we're gonna dismiss this guy and we ain't gonna ever summon him again.
Well, I mean, the jury duty is a lottery. It's just random.
Yeah, it is.
They just shuffle every citizen's name up in one big lottery and you just get you get sent to jury duty for them. So some people just get sent them a lot because they're in a smaller community.
I say this is probably like my third or fourth time in like the past 6 years.
You must be in a small ass community in California.
Nah,
See, because what happens is the cases that happen in your community, they can only send jury duties out to the citizens that live in that community.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying? They can't send the jury duty out to somebody outside your community. See what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So you must got a small community of people, and then most people gonna come up with little clever shit like I told you. Like I have diarrhea and shit like that. I can't sit still long. I be having to piss. I got the shit, so people, you don't make no excuses up when they send yours. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I
know.
You just show up like a good citizen. Fuck that shit. Nigga, I got shit to do.
Yeah, I show up and let them excuse me if they call me.
Yeah, you niggas pay $3, $4, fucking $5 and shit a damn day to do this shit, motherfucker. I make more than that in my job.
Yeah.
I don't
can
have
make
time for that.
$5. I can make $5 just uploading a video.
Yeah, it depends on the case. If it's a big high profile case, they probably paying the jurors more, But most jury duties, they all paying the same. It ain't that much. It's per hour, you know what I'm saying? You're getting paid per hour, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But still, it ain't gonna be as much as some people's jobs are. Some people got good jobs, and you ain't paying them more than what they making at their job. So they actually taking a loss.
Yep.
And it ain't nothing. It ain't like your job can't do nothing to you,
No, my job. If I got selected to jury duty, like if I got selected to be on a trial, like my job would pay it.
Yeah, it's nothing. It's nothing that your job can do. They can't fire you because you selected for jury duty. They'll be in a lot of trouble.
Oh yeah, 'cause that's court ordered. You can't get
Yeah,
fired
that's
for nothing
court
court
ordered. It
ordered.
ain't nothing they can do. They can't fire you for that. As a matter of fact, them lawyers tell you that if you get any problems from your job because you subpoenaed the court or something like that, you let us know. Your job can't say shit. This is court ordered.
Yep.
Well, fuck, what kind of ignorant ass boss you got? He'll be put in jail.
Oh man.
You can have the worst boss in the damn world. They'll come up to the job and get your ass. What he gonna do? He gonna come right over to your station. They'll be like, hey, they're here to get you. Yeah, I know. Nigga. Ain't shit you can do. You got to get somebody to cover my shift today, though, don't you?
Hell yeah, man.
Shit, my boy was subpoenaed by the FBI. Them motherfuckers used to come up to the job and get him. He didn't even want to go. He was subpoenaed.
So he didn't show up and they just came to get him?
They would just come. They'd come up to the job. Because sometimes they would have, like, some days he might not have to go to court, and then the judge might schedule that date. And then them motherfuckers would come up to the job and just come get him. And the supervisor walk out there on the floor and tell him that they was here to get him. It wasn't nothing that they could do about that shit. Nigga, he's subpoenaed by the fucking defense. This is a murder case. Shit, so it ain't nothing that they can do.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be in no case like that.
Yeah, he subpoenaed though. He didn't do nothing. He was subpoenaed because the motherfucker who same thing. I got subpoenaed too when I was up here. I got subpoenaed in the murder case when I first moved up here because the cat who I was hanging out with had murdered a motherfucker tonight and shit. That he was hanging out with me and shit, and I didn't know nothing about it. Me or the girl that he took on the date with him, we didn't know nothing about the shit, and we got subpoenaed for a whole year and a half for that case. They took a nigga and burned him up in the trunk. About 6 of them.
Damn.
Yep. Found out old boy was telling on him or something like that, and 6 of them took him, kidnapped him in his own car, duct taped him, took him out in the middle of the field and set the car on fire with him in the trunk.
Damn.
Yep. And then he come back and went to the club like nothing happened.
That dude is evil.
Yep. All 7 of them got capital murder cases. All 7 of them. That's what they did. I ain't even know old boy for 4 months. It's like, man, I don't know nothing about nothing. Well, they knew I didn't know nothing about it, but it was just the point that particular night he was at the karaoke bar with me, him and his girlfriend. Me and his girlfriend didn't know what the hell he did.
It's a good thing you didn't get caught up in the foolishness.
No, I wasn't nowhere around the situation itself where he was and did what he did. He left the bar and did what he did.
Mm-hmm.
He used the bar as a front. We didn't even know he had left the bar. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they found out the old boy was snitching in 3 different counties.
Wow.
And when they found out, they set him up. Made him think he was coming to a party, and they kidnapped him.
Then when they say snitches get stitches, they
Yep.
serious.
My man one number 21 years old who they killed too. He just had turned 21. That shit was a big scandal up here when that shit first happened. I got pissed off when they kept subpoenaing me to court for that shit. Because I had just moved up here and I'm like, I don't know nobody up here. I'm the only black person y'all keep subpoenaing the court for this shit. And I said, any of these cats walk up on me, you're going to have some more cases. I said, because I don't know nobody. And I said, this is all due respect. I said, this is all white shit. Well, it's true, Angry. It was all white boys. I said, this is all white shit. This ain't got nothing to do with me. I said, I'm at the karaoke bar singing. I said, this is what I do. I said, I've been going up in this bar since I moved down here, and they must have talked to the bar owners and them too. You know they're going to check all your stories. You know what I'm saying? And they start, yeah, my man Rock come up in this motherfucker. He sing all the time in here. Said, that's what I come up in here and do. I said, what he did and what he had going on, it had shit to do with me.
Jeez.
They gave all them niggas like 50 years. They did. Like 50 years. 2 of them was twins. They was twin brothers.
Shit, 50 years, you might as well say the rest of your life.
Yep, and they was in their 20s. That's when I first moved up here. That's like 18 years ago, so they ain't even did half their time. You ain't never getting out, dude. And then when you come back up in front of a damn jury in front of a parole officer, and they overlook that and they see, you know what I'm saying? They like, whoa, they're gonna be just like how you was. Like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's some. Nah, I think y'all need to finish all your time. I don't care that you been in here for 18 years and you a model citizen. The shit that y'all did, y'all really need to be in jail for life.
And let's just say they just had kids before they got in there. They kids gonna be damn near 50 years old when they get out.
Yep.
Like,
if you get out.
If you get out, your kids gonna
That's what I'm
you gonna see
saying. That's
you gonna see
50.
your
That ain't
kids.
no 50. That's 50. They got to do 50 years before they come up for parole.
Oh, and if they don't, it's just whatever. You just
Yeah. So after your 50 years, then you go get to see a parole board, and then they'll determine whether or not you finna go back in jail. So your 50 years don't mean you finna get out. That means that's when you finna go up for parole.
And the crazy part is, in 50 years, that original judge that put you there might be long gone.
Yeah, but the case ain't long gone if they finna read on paper.
Yep.
And the family members ain't gonna be gone. When you do stuff like that, family members come for generations to make sure you stay in jail.
Oh yeah.
Them people that you did that to may be long gone, but now they kids is grown.
Yeah, the grandkids gonna be like 20 years old or something like that.
Yeah, they gonna come in there to them parole hearings like, no, he should stay locked up. And the family's words carry a lot of weight.
You do.
That's why them cats be in prison trying to write letters to the families and stuff to show their remorse to the families. Because sometimes you can get them family members to show up and be like, we feel that this person has served enough time, you know?
Mm-hmm.
That's real good people, though. You do some shit like that to somebody in my family, I think you should be locked up forever. I think that they should have gassed your ass, to tell you the truth. I don't want to hear that he writing children's books in jail and all that shit. Now I don't give a fuck.
I'm surprised they didn't do the death penalty thing.
Michigan don't have death penalty.
Oh.
We don't have corporal punishment here. That's why people do stupid shit in Michigan.
Because they know the most they're gonna get is life in prison.
Exactly. Now you take your ass over and shit a couple 100 miles to Ohio and you do some stupid shit. Yeah, Ohio has capital punishment, like Cali. First degree murder in Ohio, you going on death row. First degree in Indiana, you going on death row. Michigan has never passed it, ever, since I was a kid. Every time it come up on the ballots, the people won't pass it. So we one of those type of states when it come to that. They won't pass it. That's why Detroit is so wild. Because it ain't no consequences, like you say. Them cats don't care and stuff when all they facing is life. They'll fight that. Half of them will get out of jail fighting those cases in the county. I know cats that's been locked up in the county and shit for 6 and 7 years fighting their cases. They still in the county. And some of them will win them cases. But you do it in California, you're going to San Quentin. It's true. That's why carjackings went down in California. Because what? It's a strike now.
Oh yeah, it is.
You do that shit 2 times, and shit, you can steal some bubble gum, you're gonna get the 3rd strike. Just like domestic violence in California is a strike. They don't do that here in Michigan. In California, it's a strike if you fight your woman or vice versa. That's a strike.
Mm-hmm.
In Michigan, it ain't no strike. In Alabama, Alabama doesn't have a domestic violence law. So for you women who think you want to move down to Alabama to some guy, think about that. Alabama does not have